Oh, hi there. Oh, hi. Camera's a little on the bright side, huh? I think I need to turn this gain down a little bit. What just happened? Everything shifted? Great. Great, great, great. Ah, that's better. Boy, look, I look cute as heck in this now. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my gosh. What a great. Okay, we've got that set up. We got this. Here we go. Ceiling's not in the camera shot. Good, good, good. It's a good start, Phil. It's almost like I know what I'm doing here. Every once in a while. Welcome everybody. Biv, T-Dub, Cody H, Shipashay, what is up? Antonio, Michael, yo, 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 Brad, Francois, and Cool Boy, the first few in here, and Wicked Ball, the legend that you are there over on Twitch. You probably got first on Twitch 19 out of 20 times, because you're a legend. Appreciate you. Where are we at here? Getting that job today, boys. Maybe Antonio. We'll see what's up. I didn't do it. I almost went ahead and hopped on and started trading for better gear this morning. And I was like, you know what? It's so much funner finding gear than it is. And this isn't, how do I word this? Not sound like a bleep hole. It's so much more fun to find things than it is to get super lucky one time and then trade for everything. Like it would be so much more fun to find like a Jalal's and a Viper Magi, and you know what I mean, than it would be just to get lucky on day one on accident, kind of like I did, and then just trade for everything, you know. Also, trading's boring, so boring. But what I am going to do after I stream today, I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go pick up some stuff. I don't know exactly what though. I'm going to look for some like white monarchs or socketed monarchs. So if anyone didn't get their monarchs yet, I can hook some people up. Maybe even go crazy and get some Viper Magi's. And I don't know how much a Shaku goes for nowadays, but probably a trillion bagillion. So thinking about doing that. Ooh, Ogrimo. Love Ogrimo. It's so sick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where's the Burroon at? Traded that away ASAP. Bam. See ya. Gone. So I did use the dreaded site that shall not be spoken and traded it away right away. Brad, thank you for the 30 months of Slayership. You almost took me out, Brad. Do you see that? You almost got me killed. It's always chat's fault. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, trillion bagillion. That's a exact number. Exact number. Trading can be a lot of work as well. Yeah, it's almost not even like, I don't know. It really can get easier if you just offer to, like on the JSP, if you just offer to trade for like 5% more than what everybody else will, you can get everything instantaneously. Within a minute, you could get every piece of character for a gear. Or I'd say within 5 minutes. Every single piece that you need. But I'm of course cheap Phil, so I always want to get a deal, right? Or I always don't want to overpay for something. Got to fight that urge though. Dakin, you know what? I might do that here in a second. You know, I'm also going to make a video later. I think of like after weekend one. I usually do this every season. After weekend one, here's where my gear's at type of situation. Or, hi, I'm Phil. I'm Phil's Druid. You might be wondering how I got here type of video. I should really finish Hell eventually, says Cool Boy. Yeah, maybe. You don't have to if you don't want to be honest. Sometimes on single player, I had my assassin on single player, funny story, for like 2.5 years, and then I went to farm a terrorized chaos, and I was like, wait a second, I never even beat Act 4 in Hell yet, let alone, you know. Oh, I forgot I went that way. I hate making games that way for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know why. How much charts you pay for that birth? 35K. Who? Birthday stream, Scott. Completely fake birthday stream. Appreciate you. Funny stuff. Yeah, so Mike, I got 6K for it, for that Burroon. If I would have found it like like an hour earlier, I could have got probably like 10. And if I would have found it like an hour before that, I could have got like 15. But, you know, the first ones, the most craziest people will trade for. So they can get their Enigma, you know, 3 hours after ladder reset. Ah. Didn't see this guy up here. Oh. Immune to cold, immune to physical, so I can't hurt him. Okay. He's gonna drop me a Sunder Charm here, though. I just got a feeling. Do I have people looking for gear to give away for me? Sometimes people give me gear to give away, but a lot of times I don't take it. I just feel, I don't know. Sometimes the giveaways can take a real long time, and it takes up so much time that I don't like taking a lot of gear from other people. Super early on, though, like, it could really help people out for the White Monarchs. The thing is I found the Burr Rune on the first day of ladder, so I got a ton of value that I can trade for stuff to give away. But sometimes I'll make giveaway games and people just hop in and they give away a bunch more stuff to other people. So, but I don't like, I try not to ask too many people and stuff like that, I guess. Sasquatch, welcome in. If you overpay, you'll get everything you need. Wise words. Hashtag facts. Ah, my ankles hurts. There we go. Cracked my ankle, now it feels perfect. Old people. Typical old people maneuver. Come on. It's funny on, because obviously, single player, you find the Sunder Charms way faster. You can kill so much more efficiently when you have Infinity, Enigma, everything, you know? Is a Tal Rasha's weapon worth anything? 122? Worth anything? Not a lot. You might. It's one of those ones that'll be tough to trade for, but there are some people that look for them. Some people rock full tiles. It's pretty solid. So I don't know if it's not 222. I would guess you're probably not going to get more than like. It'll be really hard to trade and probably not worth a ton. But yeah, it's the best advice I can give you, I guess. But anything trading value-wise, don't just take my word for it because I'm not an expert on trade values. Every time I trade for every single item ever, I always look it up. Always time on either Tradery, I see what they traded for, or on what if you want to look on JSP or whatever you want to look on. Giveaways in Discord. You definitely can. I thought about doing something with a giveaway channel or something maybe. But yeah, feel free to post up just in the main hang or in I don't know, maybe I should make a channel for something like that. But yeah, no problem, just post up in main hang if you want to. You know, if anyone's around, could take some stuff. Lots of stuff has worth early on, says Biv. Yeah. Oh, gold magic find with the 50 pesos. Oh.
Find donated 50 pesos through super chat. Like number 17. Coins for you, but I'm sleepy. Lend me Lego.
Appreciate you, gold magic find. Lemist, did you find Lemist? I'm guessing. So, congrats on that. But yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. We'll go over the gear here. I said I was going to, and just to kind of show everybody what I got. This is the best possible gear setup you can have for a druid ever. Okay. Only slightly exaggerating. So I got a spirit sword, goated, right? Somebody in a game found this and they gave it to me. I decided to take it. Best I had gotten so far. So it's got 4 to tornado. This is really solid early on, actually. With 30 to life too, which is neat. A little hit recovery. Spirits, shields, just at 33. Haven't really tried to reroll any higher yet. Best rare boots I found so far. Amulet, 24 all res amulet. Haven't gotten much. I don't need any more FCR. Excuse me, FCR. Really, the all res kind of helps me out, to be honest. Stealth, legendary. This rare ring, which is kind of cool with some reses on it. This rare ring, not much else on there. Upgraded Death Sash. I found this in like Act 4 of normal or something on the playthrough. Blood Fist I found like similar time. I don't remember when I got these, but sometime on the playthrough. I gave them to somebody else, and then I was like, I don't have any gloves on, so can I have those back if you found something better? And they gave it back to me. Tally staff on swap, of course. This insight I did trade for. I was trying to trade for just any insight base, and then somebody was trading this for like the same price as other people were asking for the insight bases. And I'm like, I'll take it. I don't know if I'm blocking it too much, but it's 16 meditation, so I went with it. Random helm with some res on it up here, and I found a Lem rune last night in some chaos runs, so I made a treachery out of that for here. So yeah, that's what we're rocking. Yeah, definitely some upgrades. I got too many full rejuves, but I'm assuming at some point I'll need them. Maybe. Right off the bat, super early, you can trade those to mega budget smiters for a tiny bit, but when I found that burr rune, I didn't even want to end up taking the time to trade those because I'm lazy. So let me try to catch up on some comments. I got some cool news to tell too. Not that cool, but incline on the treadmill. I don't. It doesn't really incline. I'm breathing heavy because I don't know if you've ever tried to constantly speak, like non-stop while you're walking at a. It's not even that fast, but at a constant pace to just be constantly talking and never stopping. And also you're not like thinking about your breathing or anything. You just get a little. You know, I just forget like, oh yeah, I need to take a breath. Okay, now I'm good again. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of forget to talk or forget to breathe because I don't usually walk and talk this much. You know what I mean? Still using stealth in hell. Oh yeah, man, you rock stealth for a long time. It's for me anyways. This is super common. Wait, where is he at? Maybe everybody else gets lucky with their Viper Magi's earlier, huh? Holy smokes, I'm so thirsty. Well, appreciate you, Biv. I'll pin you there. Man, Biv, you're so much better at this than I am. I never think of stuff like that. Where we go here? Congrats on the bird. Appreciate you, Mr. J. Oh, where do we go here? Where do we go? What happened to the bird? Traded it away. Bullrog blade can trade for something. Was there? I did kind of. I remember seeing a bullrog blade. I thought it was magic. I don't even know what I've seen now, though. I might have got lost on the trading or on the talking and stuff while I was trying to kill monsters. Normal bail, T-Dub says. Viper Magi. That is lucky. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, okay, we'll grab that, but I need a champion pack, bro. I was gonna hit this hoping to find some maybe I was getting lucky on a Sunder Charm or something, but not that I need one with this build, but they're just good to find early on. You can trade them for a little bit. Everybody needs them. When this ladder start? Friday. So today's Monday. It started on Friday. Come on, I could go for a Ja right about now. Come on, Ja Rune, you can do it. Thresher. Well, we could throw it in the cube. Man, I can't do that. I can't do that. If I didn't have one already, I would maybe. But man, Ral Am and an Amethyst to try to cross your fingers for a 1 in 6 chance of getting 4 sockets is annoying. Died at 64. Ah, no! Sorry to hear that. I guess that's the risk you take when you play hardcore, huh? The risk you take. Thunder Charm cost on average. Well, they vary drastically. Because if they roll the worst, let's say if you get one that's a popular Thunder Charm, like a cold Thunder Charm, is because so many Blizzard sorceresses are out there. An anti-perfect one is like I don't even know if you could get a lem for it right now, to be honest. But a perfect one, you could probably get like, I'm not even 100% sure. I said it earlier too, but I always have to look everything up. But it would probably be like, I'm not gonna, maybe not a burr. A perfect one might even be like a burr. I don't even know. If it was less than a Vex for a perfect Cold Sunday, I'd be shocked right now. Just shocked. Yeah, forget about it. Now he's the one. This is the one that's gonna drop the, do I have anything? What's in here? Oh, there's even a physical and cold. Really grinds my gears. I think I have one to volcano on my helmet, so that could happen. This is the Thunder Charm. I just know it. I got a feeling. Oh. Oh. All right, put that over here. Sure. Calm down. Welcome in. Going on. Torn between either hamburger or foe. This T-Dub. Yeah, nowadays, I mean, unless you have Enigma, I would always say go foe, personally. Hammers without Enigma is rough. Yeah, shotgun. Totally walking. Totally walking. Keep the blood flowing, staying healthy. All that good stuff. 71 Fire Sunday for 4 perfect amethysts. Yeah, well, the thing is, amethysts are actually worth, I'm not going to say quite a bit. How do I word it? Like 4 perfect amethysts are probably worth a lemrune. Fire's not as popular as cold and lightning either too, so. But yeah, like I said, I would have to look stuff up for values like that. Thunder Charms are like this too. You know, they're like value down because everybody wants one, and then all of a sudden everyone has one. You only ever need one of them, right? Schmaltz, welcome in. Trash, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Burr, man, I've never dropped a rune higher than this. Keep plugging away, Joshua. You're gonna get one, I promise you. Promise you. Let's see, hammers. In group hammers. Fist solo. Crayola says. If you're talking playthrough, yeah, just my opinion, I definitely would go hammers over. Foe for farming gear and stuff over hammers without Enigma. I can't stand the not having teleport on it. We'll just sell that stuff. Casually walking around with 600k gold, someone said a minute ago, I just remembered. Yeah, I do need to go put that in the stash, I forgot. Degenerate, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Says good luck. Britain says, shout out, got you back into Diablo 2. Great to hear, great to hear. See, the great thing about that too is you could be buying all these new games and that are like billions of dollars, and then they got the next expansion coming out that you got to buy again, and then the next expansion coming out you got to buy, and then the next expansion coming out. D2, you buy it on sale for like $12.70. Never pay another dime. Great. 3 inches of snow, Trash, come on. Gross. It's supposed to be almost 70 in Michigan today, so pretty stoked about that. Physical immune, bro. Too many of them. I should just leave. Guess we'll go. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no, he's immune to cold. Never mind. I was going to use Arctic Blast on him, but can't win. I know, right? Who? Give me the Thunder Charm. 1 to offensive auras. Yeah, I guess offensive auras if you're doing Oridon with some life on it. Congrats on that one. Now what I should do here is throw on a bunch of walk run stuff. Without teleport, I can't get around fast enough. $13 well spent, says, yeah, Shipashay. True story, true story. I mean, there's not many very better deals on the internet than when D2R is on sale, am I right? Oh, speaking of what I was going to say before and forgot. Huge news. So, almost got a Tails armor. If anyone who didn't know, on ladder reset, I sat my headphones down and they broke. And I had to use a screw. I have a screw and duct tape to kind of like tighten it back up. It works, right? It works. I bought these, they're X11 or X12s. I bought those when Modern Warfare 2 came out for Xbox 360, I think. So they're not new. They're not new. I bought some new headphones last night on Amazon. They'll be here in a few days. I ended up getting just Arctis Nova 5s. So they were on sale for like, I think they were right at 100 pretty much. They're wireless. So it's pretty cool. I was looking at the 7s. They're like the next upgraded model, but the 7s were like 230, and then these were like 100. And I just watched a review or two, and apparently the audio quality, like the sound of it, like the way it actually sounds, is essentially the same, but there's just a few differences. I guess the microphone on the 7's better, but they have the same exact headpiece essentially or whatever, but the 5s are lighter because they're plastic and the 7s are metal. So it's just kind of there's a partially personal preference, and I actually don't need a good microphone on my headset. I really didn't need one at all, but it just comes with one. But it does, the microphone collapses inside of it, so I don't have it like hanging off, you know. So at least it's there in case something crazy happens and I need it, but it's also completely out of the way and hidden, which is pretty sick. So yeah. Love the Steel series. Hoping it works out good. How does rushing work in D2R? How does it work? Well, a higher level person just kills everything for you that you need to kill to move on in the game, pretty much. That's the short of it. Does Summon Necro need a Sunder? Not really. Not really, no. I never usually use one, but I do a lot of... I usually always just farm places where I wouldn't need it anyways. Your monsters generally do like physical damage. There's not a lot of physical immune, so I usually don't use one. So Tally Bragg, welcome in. Old headset giveaway. Oh, you guys wanted my duct taped up Turtle Beach X12s here? But yeah, the thing I'm pretty hyped about too is they're wireless. So 7s for a few years. Now you got the Nova Pros. The Nova Pros, man. Those things were like $330 or something. But yeah, I'm sure they're great. So. But yeah, these are just 100. All I need is some like, and they got to be at least as good, if not better, than the ones I have already. These Turtle Beaches from 15 years ago. So I don't need super quality. I don't need super great directional hearing and stuff like that. Like, I play Diablo 2, right? So I just want like a pretty good pair, and I'm assuming any modern day goodish headphone is going to sound great to me. So I'm going to be happy with it, I'm sure. The wireless is going to be awesome. 60 hours of, you know, so I just can use them and then plug them in when I'm done and I'm good to go kind of thing. Nah, that's not really anything. 20 cold res, whatever. I want your new gaming chair. I don't know if that's probably some kind of joke, I guess, like what I'm using now, or because I just have like a cheapo chair from Amazon pretty much. So reason people recommend the Bear for the Wind Druid. It's pretty much just a tank. It's just another tank to walk around in front of you pretty much. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It does a little bit, but I don't really worry about the damage at all even. I even don't even put more points into it because the synergy for the bear gives the bear more health than putting an extra point into the bear does. So I don't even put points into it to try to boost up the damage. I actually pump points into Direwolf because Direwolf gives it plus to life, more life than if you added a point to the skill actually. So, but yeah, it's just a tank that distracts and takes a beating for you. The thing you're walking on that you're using now, yeah, it's pretty cool. I I get asked about it so much. I want to put a link in the description here to it. I'm really happy with it, to be honest. I was a little nervous before I got it, but now that I have it. And the thing is too, is that a lot of them have a really low maximum weight. Oh, what just happened there? And they have a really short stride length. Like a lot of them are just like made for smaller people, I guess. Like, you know, I'm 6'3", like 230, so. Not that I'm a giant or anything, but a lot of them, I even looked at one, I was like, oh, this is a good deal. I should look into this one. And then I looked down in the description or whatever, the maximum weight for it was 140. I was like, 140? For children. Jason, so their Steel Series is the brand. They're Arctis Nova 5s, the headphones I got. Astros A50s. I did see something about those. I don't remember why I kind of I looked at them for a second, was like, ew, they must have been too expensive. I think they were like $220 or something like that. Could be wrong. $220, $250. Don't remember for sure, but I feel like that happened. Alex, no problem at all. What barb build do you recommend for the highest damage? The way I always play barb builds, let me drink a coffee real quick, hold on. I mean, I know this gets asked all the time because there's people trying to troll me. But I don't play a ton of barb builds to try to get the most like damage output for the one. Like I just don't play that way. I always do barb builds on P1, item finding in the kit, like the pits and stuff like that. So because when you're rocking a barb, you pretty much out there farming, you pretty much always want to do it like on P1, and then you're spamming the item find. You know what I mean? To try to get those super rare uniques. And if you're not doing that, if you want to do high players counts, then you probably want to pick a different character, in my opinion, to like really get out there with no real AoE. If you're on the throw barb, you can get like the pierce and it goes in a straight line, but like I never really liked that much. On the barb, I always focus on getting enough AoE, enough damage, not max damage. Coffee and walk in. Well, Crash, come on, bro. I'm trying to work here. I thought you were gonna say something about it making me really warm or something. Alex is saying those Astros headsets, if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, Astros. But were better before Logitech acquired them. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't really know anything about them, but sometimes that can happen. Companies get bought up and then, yeah, we need to cut costs to make more profit. We'll sell headphones just off of the good name that the company built up over the last decade, and then we'll just make them super cheap but charge the same thing. Not that that necessarily happened with these headphones, but that happens with a lot of things, so I would believe it. Yeah, Biv, pretty much. That's the way I would say. If I had to pick for the best clearing to end up with the most damage, it's going to be like Whirlwind and Throw, I guess, but I wouldn't really do either one, to be honest. Even though what, Throw Barb's the new Mosaic, isn't it? Isn't it? Didn't I hear something like that? Anything around here? Race Joe! Welcome in. Frenzy right now, but I was wondering wondering how Whirlwind does. Whirlwind does okay, but getting a lot of damage out of the barbs, I never really kind of. If you run a barb, this is what I would recommend. You run the pits and try to get the elites and champions. You run Trav, you run Pindle, you run Thresh Shocket maybe if you want to, and you pretty much howl away the other monsters. And you just hit the elites or the council members. That's kind of like what you do. Let me run in the middle real quick here before I save and exit. I didn't really come across the middle here at all. Never mind, I guess I did. Jago! Even though Trav's a conspiracy. Cool Boy says, yeah, like a Singer Barb, Warcry Barb, running the pits. Horkin. Yeah, Singer's kind of my favorite, but yeah, it's just a P1 type of build in my opinion. But it's awesome for hunting the rare uniques. And I don't have to aim. I love not having to aim. Love it. Let me drink, actually, let me slow this down real quick. I want to get this coffee drink. I want the caffeine. But it's hard to drink when I'm like, you know. Let's see. Hello from Canada. Kenwin Jones, welcome in. All right, there we go. Got her down. Okay, there we go. Just a little 2.2 mile an hour walk. How much time we got left on this? Oh, we got 1 minute. All right, so I gotta find this Sunder Charm here. I just want to find one Sunder Charm. Not that I need it, but I just want to find one, like off the bat here in ladder. Here's a couple champs. Archers, good. Should be great. Uh-oh. Too slow. Bar Oasis. Why not? Yeah, whatever, we'll buy somewhere. The Cool Boy, are you talking about Singer being the fastest that works with mediocre gear, or sorry, I missed part of where I was at. Oh, I didn't see Kenwin's rest of his comment. Yeah, we don't talk about politics stuff here, so yeah, that's kind of like a one and only warning type of situation. See, Deadeye said he's been in the pits Saturday morning on a foe. Yeah, pits is good for that foe. Let's just hop over. Oh, I don't have it. I'll come back to it. See what the next terror zone is too. Actually. Just in case I don't want to die here. Oh yeah, I also have to drop off all that gold, huh? People are probably sitting there like pulling their hair out like they're almost as bald as I am. Like, Tristram, interesting. Because I got like 8 million gold in my character. Casually running around with 650k gold. Oh yeah, I kept this because it had prevent monster heal on it. But this has open wounds. So I'll just show that on the mercenary. If I ever run into declone, which I haven't seen yet. Actually, I gotta pull something up real quick. I was pulling up my declone thing. I need to watch this. Let's go. Got that set up. Boom, bing, bang, boom. Oh, Toasty Bros. Yo, thank you for the raid. Look at these guys. Yo. Welcome in. We're rocking the new season of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Thank you so much for the raid, my dudes. Anyone hopping in here? Hasn't been in here before. My name's Sweet Phil. I play Diablo 2 Resurrected. Best game ever made, in my expert opinion. I'm not biased at all. Oh, I just need to get through here. I'm running back to get a waypoint here. Thank you so much for the raid once again, Toasty Bros. Appreciate you. Cindy, welcome in there. I do stream anyone unfamiliar as well. I do stream on Twitch and YouTube. I do read both chats, so feel free to hop a comment in there if you're so inclined. Are you walking? Oh yeah. Wife bought me I get some jokes about it sometimes, but wife bought me it for Christmas. I really wanted one, and I'm incredibly cheap. I'm a frugal man. Well, actually, let me call it. I'm extraordinarily fiscally responsible. We'll call it that. Will you? Oh. So I kept like putting it off, and then she bought me one for Christmas. So, yeah. Get the legs flowing. We'll take out Dark Elder just because it's cool. Where is the way out of this area? Lightning Sealer yesterday. What can I trade for? Yeah. Trade values, I have to look up every item. The only way I can tell you what you can get for it is if I went and looked it up right now, to be perfectly honest. Okay, it's got to be over here. If it's not over here, then I missed something, and I just wasted so much time. Da-dum. Alright, I just want to find a Sunder Charm or two, that's it. Not that I necessarily need one personally, but I just want to have one. So I can find a couple there. Some little things I could give away to. Pay to somebody. If I found a sick Lightning Sunday or something, I'm going to be so ecstatic about it. Alright, see it. Yeah, Kermit. Just the subtle you're getting fat hint. Maybe? No. No. Anyone on YouTube, I will shout out. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me, alright? Help me out. Help a bum out like me. Come on, Cold. Get him. Buy a new headset. I did. I was talking about it a little bit ago. I just bought some Arctis Nova 5s. They were on sale, so I did just a tiny bit of research, and they seemed like a good value. And for what I need, I don't need the best possible. The 7s had a better mic, and they had like a steel headband instead of just plastic, I guess. And there's a few things, but I don't need a better microphone on my headset, of course. I didn't really care about that at all. Just kind of, I couldn't really find any pairs that were recommended that didn't have any on it, to be honest. But yeah, Arctis Nova 5s, Steel Series. Boy, this lightning out here when you don't have any resistances. Rough. Henwin saying he agrees with it being the best game ever made. What did D2 revolutionize that keeps us going? To be honest, oh, there it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. I think it is actually, you know how people some people get super mad and annoyed because they can't find stuff, because of the high runes are so rare, they can't make the, this or that. I think that exact thing is why D2 is so popular. I think, this might be an unpopular opinion, but do you remember, there was like a WoW dev or something. People were asking for like WoW Classic or whatever. And I think he was ill-advised on this particular topic, but this dev said, he was like, you guys think you want it, but you don't. Like, you do. You think you want it, but you really don't want that. In some cases, I believe that's actually true. I don't think in that case it was, because wasn't the classic servers actually ended up being way more popular than the retail or whatever? I'm not an expert on WoW, but I do know that story ever so slightly, and I think in video game items dropping case, it's one of those instances. People think they want the items to be found easier, but what happens is if you find all the best items instantly, you don't want to play anymore. And also, if everyone finds all the best stuff really quickly, if everyone finds the exciting stuff super fast, then it turns out that it ends up being not exciting to find them. So I think that's kind of the biggest thing in my opinion. Yeah, when you find everything, it gets easier, it gets boring. Well, the thing is too, there's nothing to find. There's nothing to chase. And why is it exciting to find? Because you never find it. But then when you do find it, it is exciting, So if you found 7 burr runes per day, it wouldn't be exciting. It's almost like how Annies are now. Like before, if you finally got your Annie charm, it was insanely exciting. But to be honest, now it's like, well, I'll just get one tomorrow or the next day, because declone spawns every day now. Because I think they really messed up how that worked. So declones aren't exciting no more. And getting an Annie isn't that exciting. Oops, Mercenary got wrecked. But before, it was like, if you managed to be like, if you might manage to like hear through the wire that like the secret society of Annie farmers was actually going to do a walk and you ended up getting in and getting one, or when you first were able to trade for one, that was like huge. Huge. Now it's like, oh, I'll just get one tomorrow, or I'll get one the next day. It's they pop up all the time. Aaron's going to try the prayer mercenary. I missed part of the context on that comment. My apologies. I was getting a little behind here. I try to read as many comments as I can always, but yeah, sometimes I get a little off topic or my reading skills struggle. So do forgive me. Prayer insight. Yeah, that's I use that kind of on a lot of builds, to be honest. I've started to kind of expand my use of that, getting rid of all the poison stuff. How big is the walking machine? How big is it? I mean, it's probably like 4.5 or 5 feet long, and it's only like 3 or 4 inches, like tall or whatever. Maybe not even. Yeah, probably about 3 inches tall, I guess. Most classes can kill declone right now. Back in the day, it was like a smiter and nothing. Yeah, that's part of it too. Is that with that case, people have become so knowledgeable at the game, because I mean, it makes sense. It's been out for so long that everybody knows, like, oh, all you have to do is throw on something with open wounds on your mercenary. If he lands one blow, then you can kill declone easy. Back in the day, I don't think people were fully aware of how that worked, and like prevent monster heal on your character or other things like that. But yeah, now like you could use. I wonder what's the worst character. I've seen a poison dagger necro kill declone before, so. I mean, to be honest, the poison dagger damage doesn't do anything. It's really just a crushing blow from landing the strikes. But still. It was the poison dagger skill, though, that the guy was using. Gotta remember to keep spam farming, or spamming all my fields and stuff. Yeah, the prayer insight cure rogue says there, that is like the thing. Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, cure helm is where it's at on a prayer mercenary. All right, we're okay. Let me stop backtracking over my own space here. Quacks, welcome in. Flesh renderer. Is that the poison dagger necro goaded for declone killing? Probably. That makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, I thought I heard a charm when I was trying to read chat there. Didn't see nothing fall, but. Come on, champ. There's gotta be another champion pack somewhere, huh? Yeah, whatever. The good old PC bros. Ooh. Budget win druid. There you go. Appreciate you, Biff. I did go over the gear at the 10-minute mark there on YouTube as well. Everything I'm rocking right now. So. Appreciate music less than I did 20 years ago. LJD says, because I can go on Spotify and it's right at my fingertips. Oh, okay, so going back to the, like, if it's too easy to get conversation from a minute ago. Yeah. I was just thinking about the next Terror Zone kind of while I was speaking there. Finding Tristram with not being on single player is going to be annoying, so. Yeah, we'll jump it in a second. Give me Sunder Chime. Or another Burr Rune. Come on! I feel like I keep missing my tornadoes by a bunch. Oh, oh. Follow for over a year, seeing almost all your single player videos. I've decided to finally start my own single player adventure. Nice. Yeah, single players. The good thing about single player too is you can jump back to it. You can do a ladder reset, jump back to it, come back to the ladder the next time, jump back to single player, and it's always there for you, right? Having a blast, you say. Congrats on that one. Glad you're enjoying it. What did I get with that burr? I just traded it on JSP, so I didn't get much of anything with it yet. The only thing I really got with it was an insight so far. I don't really like trading for. I don't like it. How do I word this? It sounds. The enjoyment I get is from finding things. Trading for stuff is much less enjoyable for me. So I would really like to try to find some stuff first before trading for things, but I might trade for a thing or two. Like I was thinking about maybe getting a Viper Magi. Not the hardest to find, but also you just never know if it's going to drop or not type of situation. And then I was thinking about trading up for some stuff I can give away. Like I was going to trade up for 5 or 10 like Monarchs or something, because spirits are a huge boost, just a huge boost to people. So maybe trade up for those and give away a bunch of Monarchs or something in a upcut future days here. Maybe a Geeds too. There you go. That's a good point. Blake says 100% anti-perfect Geeds. I'm guessing that's what you found. Oh, you said I found a burr. I would even go for an anti-perfect Geeds right now, to be honest. Oh, Grimaul. Let me drink some water here. I'm getting thirsty. What decided for the druid? I never did a druid before on ladder, so that's pretty much it. And I wanted to do a build I knew would be kind of good, but also one that I didn't do every. I didn't want to do another Nova Sorceress, so. Yeah, Blake, I was pretty shocked too, for sure. For sure. Geeds is like pizza, even when it's bad, it's good. Not a terrible analogy. And the thing is too is that they're much more uncommon than like it kind of seems at first. Like I don't always find them right off the bat, so. Dialed in the Blizzard resource manager. That's exactly what happened, Kermit. Krillbin. That's what did I get on JSP for it? I got 6K forum gold for it. 6K. What do I got up here? Maybe I'll swap this around. We'll get a little more magic find on here. I don't really have a ton of Magic Find gear, but this apparently, I need to trade that. I still haven't done it yet. Apparently this is worth kind of a lot. A 15 ED Ethereal Bone Visage. Need to hop on that, I guess. After stream today, I'll get rid of that real quick. Somebody told me that was actually worth quite a bit. But like I said, I always have to look everything up to... I kind of know what could be worth something, but I'd have to look things up to see what they're actually worth. How many calories you burn? Oh, it really doesn't burn as many as you think it would. Like, if I walk for like 2 hours, it's like 400 calories. So... according to the I mean, I don't ever believe machines that tell you burn this many calories. I never really believe that anyways, but it's like scales. Apparently scales like that you buy from the store, like if you just go to like name your retail store, Walmart or Meijer or something, or Target, those scales, they essentially all weigh you wrong. Because if someone buys a scale, let's say you buy one scale and it says you weigh like 200 pounds. Well, nobody wants that scale. Like imagine you could buy a scale and it said you weighed 180 pounds. Which one do you think would sell more? The scale that tells people they weigh 20 pounds less than what they really do, or the scale that tells them they're fatter than the other scale did, you know? Turns out that you sell way more scales if it tells you you're lighter, not if you're accurate. People don't buy scales if it tells you an accurate weight. They want it to feel skinnier. So do I need Alder's boots? I mean, I could use them, but I could use them. Hey. Oh man, thanks a lot, chat. I didn't notice I was gonna die so fast. Lightning enchant, cold enchant. Yeah, I just got nuked. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm probably exaggerating the amount, but yeah, scales you buy. Well, we'll say this. I watched a video about it, and I believe it to be true. They can even be 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds different. Scales you buy at the store. Oh yeah, I didn't get gold. Ben has some. I'll tell you what. If you end up hanging on to him for a while, if Ben does, I'll get them from you in a few days or something. But I want to kind of try to farm up the gear kind of myself as much as I can. You know what I mean? Instead of you know how I don't really like taking handouts. So I appreciate the offer though. Should be slightly illegal. Well, hey, capitalism, man. Capitalism. There's no demand for accurate scales, but there is demand for scales that tell you what you want to hear. But yeah, Quacks, it's I think I was exaggerating the amount, but it's something like that. None of them dropped anything? What did I just pick up? I didn't even see that amulet drop so fast. Went to Paladin. This area is kind of annoying to do, I'm going to be honest. If I just bumped up my lightning res, that'd be great. These bugs have way more life than they should. Ooh. Oh no! I didn't know my mercenary was shredded. Not even a champ over here taking them out. Just random beetles. Unbelievable. Alright, we'll go get our boy back. Buddy hated the build because of Twister RNG. They do travel around in an unintuitive way. Unintuitive. It is kind of similar to like Hammerden almost. How they don't go everywhere, so you gotta plan out how they path. Sometimes it looks like you should be pointing straight at them, but then it just doesn't go that direction and stuff like that. Kind of annoying. I don't think I'm ever going to use that one. Get something better. Yeah, we'll keep it actually, just in case I change my mind sometime. Probably don't need all these full rejuves, huh? Why don't we go like this? We got him, use him, right? Doing pretty good. Maximus, welcome in. Daniel says if I find an SOJ, 10 minutes, he'll get a membership. See what I can do. I'll try extra hard then. Extra hard. Good old maggot lair. Flunson says first time catching me live. Welcome in. Welcome in. Uh-oh, this looks like a pack that's going to take out me and my mercenary here in a second. Where is... I got the champ, okay. The one you got to watch out for, of course. Druid, one of the less good starters of this first season. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Kind of, sort of. Wind Druid's still pretty good, though, but yeah, it's definitely not S-tier season starter, I suppose. Do I use Sunders? You don't really need one on a Wind Druid because it's actually physical damage. So... then there's not a lot of physical immunes. These gnats out here are immune to physical, but they're real weak. Like 2 or 3 ticks of the hurricane here just takes them out, so... yeah, let's jump to the next game. Missing Gnome, welcome in. Full Alder is good on a Wind Druid. Is it? I don't know that I've ever really done that before. I've tried it with like some different melee ones like Fury and stuff, I think. It's been so long since I did anything with full alders, to be honest. I don't know that I've ever tried Wind Druid with full alders. I don't think I have. So I can't help you. Crushing mobs on the treadmill. Ooh. See, here's a good example. They're immune to physical. The tick of the hurricane here takes them all out, like super easy. It seems that almost all the immune to physical monsters in the game are really weak ones. Ghosts, gnats, things like that. Well, except for this guy. If you get a random champ like that. You take out all the other guys. Let your mercenary get him. And the bear or whatever. Do a little bit of extra damage from whatever random elemental sources that they have. I already do a gear check. So Nicholas, if you scroll back to the 10-minute mark on YouTube, I went over all the gear, yeah, and I haven't gotten anything since then. So, oop, probably want to get my good gear out here, huh? Woo! Oh, he's immune to physical. Okay, man. Tick, 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 tick. Ramsey, howdy, howdy. Welcome in, welcome in. Big changes? No changes on the ladder. D2R is not in the adding new things like life cycle right now. See, and it's really not surprising. I know a lot of people are kind of mad about it, but I mean, a game with there's no monetization in Diablo 2 at all. Like, so you can't really just keep paying people to update a game that you don't make any money on, right? So There's no skins or stash space you can charge people for. There's no nothing like that. So there's no expansions. There's no monthly fee. Tyson saying the Act 5 Moonlords are scary. Those guys are scary. And they're like extra fast. Mighted, fanaticized, cursed. Insert 7 other things here. Monetization would destroy the game, says Aaron. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want it. That's for sure. But I was just saying, you know, if you want constant changes and you want them to keep adding things, that's how you end up with a game like Diablo 4. So you either got to have a monthly fee or a yearly fee, like a subscription, yearly or monthly, or you do a pseudo yearly subscription like D4, where you just make an expansion every year that you charge $60 for. Which, if it costs $60 a year to play the game, I mean, that's no different than it costing $5 a month, right? It's like a pseudo monthly fee, monthly subscription fee. Nats never drop anything. And they have skins and stuff, yeah. Aaron. Yeah, you know what they should do is add an auction house in D2, just like when D3 launched. There you go. Then Blizzard would just take a cut of every transaction and then add quality of life changes for a small amount of money. I mean, they could, but I mean, if they do anything to D2 Art as well to get more people to come play it, that's just more people that aren't buying skins and buying the expansions for D4. So it's like there's not a lot of motivation I would see from a corporation to do that, to intentionally pull people away from Diablo 4 and pull people away from Diablo Immortal and all the games where they sell all these skins and stuff to make all this money. You know, like anyone who made those decisions for a corporation, the board of directors would instantly fire them, because you're literally costing the shareholders money, which would be like, you know, you just get fired instantly. So it would just never happen. Capitalism at work, you know what I mean? Making effort only in mobile Diablo. I heard that Diablo Immortal, and I don't have the stats on me or anything like that. I heard Diablo Immortal made Blizzard like an F ton of money. Like just a crazy amount. Like more than like any game in the history of mankind. I don't know if that's literally, but like just a ton. That's what I heard. How much MF do you have right now? I don't know. Was it like 80? 65, I guess. So not a lot. Mostly just coming from my 3-socketed. I'll probably want to get my good gear out. 3-socketed helm here. D2R2. There you go. That's just coming out. They're going to pull a Final Fantasy X-2 type situation. Remake Diablo 2. No, it's going to be Diablo 2.5 is what it's going to be. Cross-platform would be pretty cool. For whatever reason, I don't know why they couldn't do it, but it would be cool if they did. Grab that. Come on, Terrazone, why don't you drop something for me already? Give me a Sunder Charm. Just give me any Sunder. I just want one. Then we're out of here. It's already been a half hour. Actually, this will be the last run down here. This spike's kind of getting annoying. kind of getting annoying. No monsters anywhere? Okay, just one monster here, one monster there. All right, I'm out. Let's go. Maybe I'll do, what, just a pit or something? Nebraska Sur drop. Nice. Congrats on that. Justin pulling a 7 MF'er. Love to hear it. How do you handle fire immunes? Fire immunes. I don't do fire damage. Maybe that was directed towards somebody else. If it is, my apologies. Merciless ladder grind's going okay when I get a chance to hop on and play, you know. Right now, of course, is one of those times, but let's see. A little over an hour walking here. Yeah, I don't know. Quick question, because I'm new to D2. Is it possible to get to hell with a paladin playing Holy Fire Zeal? Oh, that's where that comment was directed to. Get to hell. Well, you can. The one thing that I would say is it can be tough to get past fire immunes if you're just Fire Zeal. You are dealing, you can do physical damage and fire there, but oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Fire builds are really tough after Act 4 of Nightmare, or actually when you get to the Chaos Sanctuary in Act 4 of Nightmare. So just don't forget, you don't have to kill anything. You can get yourself a tele staff and teleport past things, or as I'm doing here, you can just run past stuff. Run. I'm gonna stop and take this one out, but I was just for example purposes. There's only, like, technically, if you know every little trick in the book, I think there's only like 13 monsters you actually have to kill in the game to beat any difficulty. There's the 5-act bosses. I think you only actually have to kill one council member at Trav. There's the 3 ancients you have to kill. Trying to think what other ones there are. Because there's actually a trick where you can actually skip the Bale Waves even. So you actually don't have to kill if you're really good. It's really hard to do, so. Gosh. So yeah, anything else, just remember you can run past them, teleport past them with a tele staff. However you figure out how to get past them. I kind of wasn't paying attention. I don't know if this is the right way to the... Okay, it's branches off 2 ways here, so... The right way to the pits. 7 eternities later. Oh! Almost got taken out there. What is going on with this pit map, dude? Or this way to the pits? Is this a joke? Am I a joke to you, game? Wait. Oh no! What? Did this just run in a circle? Still struggling. Quack said just ended a dry spell. Congrats on that. Oh boy, I thought it went the other way. I got confused. Oh boy. There's your GPS on, yeah, struggling. Well, max efficiency pit running apparently. Did LK get nerfed, says Will. 700 runs, didn't find anything. I did 1,000 runs before and didn't get a high rune, so I did get a few lems and ists and stuff, but I did 1,000 runs before I got no high runes. I've also done 500 runs before where I got a burr, a sur, like a low, an ohm. So it's just random luck or bad luck. If you're on offline single player, it's not going to hurt you to just like re-roll a different map and maybe whether it actually helps you or maybe just makes you feel better. Either way, that's good. You know what I mean? Sir Kavak, I think, or Sir Kavak. Maybe I got it that time. Welcome in. Sorry. Kind of reading struggling here. It's a weird map. I don't really remember this tile. Weird tile. Immortal King's armor value. I don't really think it's worth that much, but like I say a lot for when people ask value, you got to look it up on the trade sites, see what they're going for right now. I don't feel like running around the whole map. 7 eternities in the other direction. Yes, I used a measurement of time to measure distance. If it's good enough for Star Wars, it's good enough for me. Whoa! My gosh, this freaking guy. Some people get the reference. What'd I do with the Burroon? Traded her away. Sent that pack in on just JSP. Let's see. Drop rates are abysmal in this game, Nicholas. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Actually, the low drop rates is actually why everybody likes Diablo 2 so much. Shockingly enough. But yeah. It's part of the game. That's why it's so exciting when you do find something. That burr run I found on day 1 wouldn't be exciting unless if everybody found a burr run on day 1, right? Josh said he was trying to go fishing, huh? Hopefully the weather starts to cooperate for you. Z ranks, yo, thank you for that Twitch Prime. Oh, tier 1 sub, not a Twitch Prime sub, excuse me. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. You appreciate you. Thank you so much for the generosity. Welcome into Sweetfield Slayers, by the way. Okay, let's see if I can find this pits here before 70 trillion years. But I can't pass up a giant pack like this. That could give me some kind of rune if I get lucky, right? Kind of a bunch of density that's super easy for a bad character like myself. Keep them drop rates low, says Smulps. True story. I agree. Boy, imagine if items just dropped all the time. It would instantly eliminate the need for my drop poly videos. Whoa, my gosh. Because then nobody would they were exciting at all if everyone always found all the items. So what, you found another Ja rune. I found 4 of them today. Can you imagine? It'd be like the perfect drop mod or something. It's like, oh, another Ja rune. Oh, another Burr rune. Oh, he got his 3rd Zod today. No! What treadmill you're on? It's a company called Deer Run. Wife got it for me for Christmas, so. Actually, you know what I need to do? I honestly need to make a list of things that I need to get taken care of here. Let me write something down real quick. And I need to keep it. Merch. Treadmill. Link. So people can look it up super quick. There was some other stuff. I got to think of it. I still got to do a freaking get a actual good merch store set up. Take the time to do it. Oh yeah, I gotta give it. Okay, good enough. Little list of things I need to get done sometime. Got to run while playing? No. Too much work. This isn't like a true. These treadmills like this usually aren't like real treadmills. It only goes up to just under. It only goes up to like 4 miles an hour, so I can't even jog that slow, to be honest. That's like a really fast walk for me. Anything under 5 is just walking for me. So. We'll grab some healing potions. 2 mals in 1 cow run. Nice. View. Girl classes sort of work this. So, Lords of Maiming. The MF Easter egg? No, I'm not doing that. That MF Easter egg thing is such like a pointless. It's just an Easter egg. It's kind of fun, funny, whatever, but it's really completely pointless in my opinion. On a character this low, it's like impossible to do. And then, if you have good enough gear to like survive it, you're gonna be easily get enough magic find to where the diminishing return curve is gonna be like just completely like negating any benefit you'd get from having a bunch of magic find like that. Kind of an interesting thing though. It's kind of funny that, you know, that it exists or whatever, but nothing I'm interested in doing. Next TZ is Trist. Yeah, for this build, being a weaker build and stuff, Trist isn't bad. It's kind of small, I guess, but finding it's the annoying part. Because like you don't have teleport, so it takes 1 eternity to find. Cryptic Axe, can you do it? 4 sockets, we'll take it. That's gonna help somebody out right there, I'll tell you what. That's somebody's new insight base. Oop. No, I traded away the Burr Rune, but I didn't really want to get gear with it because I feel like it'll kind of ruin the fun for me. Because finding gear that'll help you, that give you an upgrade, is like the most entertaining part of D2 in my opinion. So getting super lucky on day 1 and trading that and just fully decking out my druid, I might as well just play offline single player at that point, you know? Like, where I have perfect gear already and I can just like grab it, throw it on the character and be done. So I'm probably going to take that stuff and it probably later today or tomorrow trade for like a bunch of like kind of good gear to like give away to people probably. I think that'll bring me more enjoyment than trading for really good stuff for myself. Rice, thank you for the 100 bits.
For this season, you should take Mosaic to 99.
Oh boy.
Something different for you.
Mosaic to 99. What does that take? About 6 hours? Appreciate the 100 bits. Rice. But I'm gonna take a hard pass on that offer there, or that recommendation. Where were we? Any good drops after Burr? Some stuff, nothing insane though. A lot of little things, I guess you could say. Like I got a Lem Rune and a few other things. Not a ton though. Why not Enigma? Sounds like a lot of work. Stuff here, we'll put that on our giveaway page. Some lower level insight. Everyone's probably got the lower level stuff, I guess, but we'll throw them down in the giveaway when I do it eventually anyways. Thought processes of a streamer, says Ben C. That is true. That is true. That might not be what other people think, but yeah, when I have every character, every class, all 95 level 95 plus with all perfect gear on single player, like instantly day 1 getting perfect gear for a druid or for any character, it would kind of instantly make the game, make playing seasonal less fun for me, to be honest. Last week, yeah, Noah says last week I said I should link it when he was talking about a treadmill and I never did. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of things I should do. I need to get on that. Need to get on it. Hey, look at all these. One of these guys is going to get lucky, drop me something. Maybe. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drop a Vex or something. You can do it. Istrun? Maybe even like a Talos Mask or something? Come on. Come on. Oh, another Carver encampment, I guess you call it. No such luck. Next time. Yeah, make sure. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't that one where it goes off over that way. Work calls. Find anything good, Slayers? Nothing yet, really. No. I haven't found nothing today, to be honest. But nothing. What's going on there? Oh. I did get a burr on day one. This is a true story. Infinity Griffin's Viper Magi. Kermit said he's saying he'll take on the giveaway. I'll see what I got for you. I probably have a couple infinities. Only a couple, though. Sniped him. You see that? I just sniped him with those tornadoes. Love to see that one. Ray said he'd go blind if I streamed a Mosaic Assassin. Yeah, everyone would have to go pick up their welder's masks. It'd be like the item trending on Amazon. I think Brad Holmes should go for Hendricks or build through the draft. Hendrickson. Who's Hendrick? I don't know who Hendrickson is, Zuko. The name's not ringing a bell. It's got to be a defensive lineman or something, huh? Because usually any offensive player I know from fantasy football. Oh, it's somebody coming in the draft. I misunderstood the comment, I guess. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't follow, you know, Oh, well, we'll leave it. Those non-ethereal CVs, I find them so often, and I don't think anybody really uses them, so we won't keep those for the giveaway. For the ethereal, I would, but I guess with that, I dropped several of them in a game the other day, and no one even picked them up, so I don't think. Everyone from the NFL American? No, but mostly. Every once in a while, there's somebody from somewhere else, but it's mostly all American and some Canadian, I guess. But yeah, in other countries, nobody, like, they don't even have football in school and stuff, so nobody would learn how to play it. They all play soccer. Soccer.
Donated $5 through Super
Thank you
Chat.
so much, Dennis.
Still getting a new desk and gaming chair for my gaming setup. Can't wait to build it. D2R farming will be a lot more comfortable.
Nice. A new, I'm sure that's supposed to say desk, huh? You getting a new deck? Like a skateboard? Just kidding. You got auto-corrected, I feel. But yeah, congrats on that. Congratulations. That way you can be more comfortably slaying. Thank you so much once again, too, for the generosity for the $5 super chat, Dennis. Congrats on the new setup, too. New soundtrack? No way, Snowpro.
Snowpro donated $5 through Super Chat. Sweet Phil, best streamer.
Appreciate you. Snow Bro for the $5 super chat. You legend slayer. Ooh. But yeah, new game and new soundtrack. No way. Same soundtrack till the end of time. Ain't changing. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, hop out of this one. Meta for life. Yeah, I do kind of listen to the same playlist all the time, but I like it, so I like it. Can't hear some Atreyu. Yeah, that'd be sick, but yeah. Copyright ban hammer coming right down for sure. Hour and a half. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it a day on the treadmill. I don't like when I get in the walking too long, my hips start to hurt and stuff. I don't know. I don't usually go for 3-hour walks outside by myself, but on this treadmill specifically, at least, if I walk like 3 hours, my knees and my hips start hurting a lot. So we're gonna call it. Just give me like 60 seconds. You'll see me walking around. I'm gonna just pull the treadmill out and move my chair over here. Just like 60 seconds. The desk's, it's got a power drop, but it takes a minute. So getting there. Getting there. Did I get my materials, Jan S? Did I get the materials by gambling? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, yeah. Sitting down after walking for an hour and a half. It's the spot. It's the spot. Get everything adjusted. There we go. Jordan, what is it? My hips don't lie. Yeah, they don't lie. I've been walking for a while. Boy, these guys are strong. Get back here, you bum. Tails mask. Oh. Dreamland, appreciate you. Says good luck on the drops. So it begins. Always going to take good luck, that's for sure. Treadmill terrible for hips and knees. Yeah, you don't want to go too long. Don't want to go too long. The first few times I went on it, I went on for like 3.5 hours. Like, boy, I'm not doing that again. Guess I don't really need all the gold. Those are garbage anyways. When I find materials, might bet there will be tears. I can't promise there will or won't. There we go. Found the pits quickly. It's always a plus. When's the new season kicking off? You must be meaning the NFL, huh, Rickus? I'm not sure. I don't really look into all that stuff either, but... Anyone doing Bail or Chaos runs? I thought about doing some Chaos runs or something. It is 1 minute till terrorize Trist, but Trist is I feel way better on single player than online because it takes, you know, you never know when you're gonna find it online, right? Painful to watch without good gear. All right, well, you don't have to watch, I guess. Catch you on the next stream. Hello. People don't like seeing reality, I guess. See, talking about on the hips and knees without good footwear, it can be rough on you. I bought some pretty okay shoes, but I bought some reasonably good, I think anyways. I mean, I'm not a shoe expert, but some Under Armour, they're literally just Under Armour, like, walking shoes. Like, literally. But whether they're really that good or not, I don't know. Never really looked into how to research shoes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. A lot going on here. But yeah, one thing I'm not doing is buying like $250 shoes. I can tell you that much. Which I already know. I already know that's kind of going to come here in a second. Because anytime it's like, yeah, I'm going to look into buying something, and then the very first thing that comes up is somebody says some brand I've never heard of, and then I look it up, and it's like $480 for like a new mouse or something, and I'm like, well, no. Do you treadmill with shoes? Yeah, I definitely don't walk on the treadmill barefoot. That'd be wild. Just wild. Off-white shoes? I don't get it, Snuff Bro. What do you mean off-white? Is that like old people grass cutting shoes? $200. Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I figured when I seen the name. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Get some Yeezys. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm assuming it's expensive, and I don't think they're actually running / walking shoes, so. Yeah, here's the oh, there it is. Just close enough to see it. Dong. Best gaming shoes. There you go. And whatever. I don't need any more gold. I got in the habit of grabbing things for gold, but I don't really need it, right? Good old New Balances, there you go. Standing all day. Yeah, the thing that's standing when you I don't know if anyone who has a standing desk, if you like standing at work or something is so much different than standing at a desk all day. Like standing completely still is so annoying. Just incredibly annoying. It's not quite high enough to... I need a few more levels here before I can take a Grand Charm for whatever. Anchor during playthrough for sure. Yeah, I just know the number of times I've been like, man, I have no gold, and then I ask people and they're like, oh, I'm all out too, and you know, and I'm like, ah. So I just make sure I grab everything and sell whatever I can on the playthroughs. Then if someone's like, oh, I need to buy potions or whatever, I'm just like, bloop, there's 100k. There we go. I love when you go through the portal and it's right there, but why couldn't that be an ohm? Instead of an orc. I think you can find an ohm from regular monsters here in Act 1. Not sure out here though. I don't know if I've ever found like an ohm rune out here. I think you can find anything from these monsters, but I forget the way the drops work necessarily. I know like act bosses and super uniques have caps, but I don't know if the regular white ones do in certain acts like this. I forget. High enough to find Cheerios in Terror Zone. So yeah, I should be able to. Since it's 87. Oh, Sunday. Here we go. Might as well not even take out Grizz. He's such he's just oh, did he stutter much? Such doo-doo. Uh oh, Mercenary's almost dead. What? I didn't get the potion in time. Yeah, Grizz is the biggest waste. Never drops anything. This is what you'll find every time from Grizz. It is known. It is known. At least I got a Thunder Chime. Well, what do we get here? Perfect Cold. 74 Lightning. Someone's gonna love that one. Nice. Gear preview. So, yeah, Blake, on YouTube there, if you want to, you can scroll back to the 10-minute mark on the stream. So right at the beginning of stream, but right at 10 minutes, I go over all the gear and I show it off. So if you want to check that out, you can. Ray said he just does playthrough after playthrough after playthrough, so never has any gear. He's used to it. Yeah, you do a lot of playthroughs. Sure do. Kermit's like, trade me, trade me, trade me. We'll figure it out, Kermit. I'll try to remember to hit you up after stream here. Maybe here, I'll save that one. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Good job, Phil. I don't really need a Thunder Charm, but we'll figure it out, Kermit. Trash says, enjoys the cup of coffee up north. Bet it'd be even better with Sweet Phil Coffee Cup. Yeah, I wrote that here. Merch. I gotta get on that. I need to talk to the wife too, because I want to do it where I make my own t-shirts, because if you go through one of those print to sell things, it's like $22 is their cut, and then if you want to make like $5 on a t-shirt, you have to upcharge you, so it's like $30 for a t-shirt. But you can make them for like way less than that yourself. But I just need to kind of come up with a way to sell them and make sure I do everything right. Alright, let's see if I can find this relatively quickly, huh? Let's see. Make sure YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me. I haven't shouted that out in a minute. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Time is money. Sorta. Yeah. But if I can just get the store and stuff set up and get everything set up, I mean, it really only takes like a minute to make a t-shirt. Literally. I wouldn't have like a bazillion options or something, but like you just kind of get a sheet of the logos or whatever you end up making. You just turn the press on, wait for it to heat up, and I can literally just go. Peel the backing off and you're done. Like, that's all you got to do. Really, the most annoying part is I got to figure out how to set up a selling site type of thing, and I'm obviously not going to be a clothing retailer here, so I can't exactly be paying like $100 a month for a site or something like that. $50 a month for a site when I'm only going to be, it's not really going to be some profit-making venture. You know what I mean? Oop. The main reason that I want to do this too is because I've had merch stores in the past, and I started having huge problems with the quality of the shirts. I had a couple people tell me that they were not very good. Like, they were good. I got like one of each when I first got the store, and then like 2 years later, I had a couple people say like, yeah, I've only washed it a few times and the logo's like falling off. And then I got a couple of them, like after I had heard that, to see how they were, and they were not good. And I was really not happy because I don't want someone to buy a shirt like of mine that's garbage, you know what I mean? So I just like shut the store off. Like, even if I was making a couple bucks here and there, I mean, it's not worth people wasting their money on garbage, you know? Chromatic staff. No, it's just a generic teleport staff that I bought from a vendor that I have on swap. But this right here, I have dual spirit out. Got to wash inside out. It's in the instructions. Yeah, I mean, I know, but I know what it says or whatever. But yeah, they were just. I was using Teespring and they were just garbage. They were just garbage, and part of it too was that the logos and everything, the colors, the newer ones that I had got, the colors were different. Yeah. I don't know. It was like pre-COVID, after COVID, so I don't know if maybe during COVID they were having big problems with production and whatever, but I don't know. I don't know. Kermit, they're not, they don't have the same issues, Kermit. They don't. I can promise you. My wife does them kind of like half part-time or whatever. Like, she's done orders of like 800 shirts for like charities and stuff like that. They don't fall apart like that. She does them for our stair climb every year. I have multiple shirts she made years ago that are fine. But literally the ones from Teespring would fall apart within a couple of days, like a couple of washes. The logos would like peel a little bit, like not even peel from the edges. They would like a bunch of little peel ups all over the place, like almost they were just disintegrating. Just disintegrating. New to cold? No! When's the stream with the wife playing D2 with me? I don't know. I've thought about it, but I've seen other people who do streams like that and they really don't perform very well, so I was like, well, I don't know if I really want to do that. It's not because, like, she doesn't want to play Diablo 2, really. Like, sublimate, I don't know what that means, Josh. I did see that you said you make shirts for, like, I don't know if it was a living or if it's like a side job or something. I see you say you do them for money or whatever, so. Herman says the Hork Nation shirt was rough. Yeah, that's the one that somebody had said that wasn't turning out right. And then I got that one, and I got another one with one of my just regular logos on it. And maybe like a Keep Slaying or whatever. And I got them, and I was like, oh no. I think it might have been G-Stacks who told me that they weren't looking... I don't remember how he worded it, but he nicely said that it looked like crap, pretty much. And I was like, what? No, like, I got them, but it had been like, you know, a couple of years since I had gotten mine. And when I originally got them, it was like, oh, cool, you know, it's been a couple of years, they're still holding together. Like, what do you expect from a print-on-demand thing? This is pretty solid. So... part of it too was that, I can't speak towards every one of the print-on-demand companies, but at least for Teespring, it was originally like $15 for a t-shirt is how much they would charge, and then anything over that you would make a little bit of money or whatever. But then they raised it to where it was just a plain t-shirt was like $22 or something. So if you wanted to make like $3 a shirt or something, which is like nothing, you know, it's essentially a little more than breaking even, I suppose. Especially when it's for a shirt that's like, and then it's like garbage quality. Stack said something nice, you sure? No, he acts mean in public, but really he's a teddy bear. It's a tough exterior. Josh has mouse pads, mugs, shirts, stuff like that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta look into it. I don't know. I just been lazy, I guess. I really just need to make sure I can find a place to do a store for that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg, essentially. Like essentially a place where I can sell the stuff for free, and that I think I looked into some stuff that I just got to re-look into again and set up to where you can like sell anything you want and they take like a 5% commission of whatever you sell, and that's how they make their money, which would be fine, I guess. Yeah, I do know that, yeah, Kermit, you say you do use through slobs or whatever. I do know that's an option. Doesn't sound too bad from what you're saying, but... maybe I'll look into it, because that would just be, it would just be way easier. That's why everyone does the print on demand, because it's so easy. Yeah, we'll take them out this time. House mask this time. Uploaded. I mean, all those print on demands are the same anyway. You just upload an image, what color t-shirt you want, boom, done. So, I knew it. I knew it. Oh. Oh, I took off the helmet I don't have. Forget that guy. Putrid, welcome in. AliExpress. I could tell you, I definitely would not do anything with AliExpress personally. Maybe I'd buy something super cheap that I wanted to use one time, sometime or something. I remember looking at AliExpress before, back in the day. I don't remember what I was looking for, some computer parts maybe or something, and it was like 2 months shipping time. It was like 60 days shipping time. I was like, well, it is like $10 cheaper, but do I really want to wait 2 months for it to get here? Buy mass shirts. Yeah, for sure. There's actually, t-shirts are actually incredibly inexpensive. And like I said, my wife has done like large orders for people, so she knows where you get she's ordered logos from like 5 different companies, so we know which place gets the best logos that work the best and last the longest. T-shirts, the places that have the best quality and prices relative to quality type of thing, and yeah, like she ordered so yeah, I kind of got that all set. Like I was saying, she's done it before, kind of like for other people for profit or whatever, so as kind of like a side hustle, side business. Yeah. Computer parts on Ali, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I didn't buy any. Also, I think I was looking at buying possibly, it was like a PC cooler or whatever, and a lot of the videos I'd said was like, oh, this one PC cooler actually works great, and it's like really cheap. It was called like the Snowman or something, I forget, but I don't know. I didn't get it though, so don't worry. It didn't matter. Why not have your wife print the shirts? Yeah, well, I need to talk to her and like, I mean, I don't know. It's not like she just doesn't do anything either. Like, I don't know. She hasn't done a job, one of the t-shirt jobs in a while because she's been working a lot. She does like 7 different jobs. She doesn't like doing one job. She likes doing a different job every day, I guess. So that's kind of like what she does. But, yeah, I just need to figure it out. I need to take the time, pick the logos. We talked about it before, and then I just never did it. Like, I never got around to it, you know. Something else comes up. There's some, you know, 8-year-old birthday party. Got to take the daughter to dance this day, or cheerleading that day, or basketball this day, or softball's coming up soon. You know, there's always something. You know how it is. Always another excuse to why I didn't do it, right? Always another excuse. Just get on it before the charity stream. Well, when I do the charity streams, I don't have the stream monetized or whatever. I turn off any of the, there's a pre-roll add-on, and I turn off super chats and stuff like that for the charity stream. I don't try to make money off the charity stream. But I do want to get that ready either way, though. I gotta get on it. I do. I need to stop being a lazy sack of turds and actually do it. I've been being a big fat lazy sack of turds lately, as far as that goes. And this other list of stuff I wrote down. Man, Griswold's the worst. Just the worst. Thanks, Trash. Appreciate you. Sunder, or no. Gillard! Oh. Where's the Enigma at? It's coming. I'm actually going to find another Burr and a Ja on the same run here in a second, so. Early softball years, yeah. She's kind of, I don't know. My daughter apparently hates sports, or just, it seems like she just hates anything that I like, is pretty much what it is, so. But I'm hoping, I'm getting her into softball, so it's going to be all girls, and I'm hoping she likes it more, because she's been playing baseball, and so it's like all boys and her. That's how it always is, because I guess girls don't play sports ever. And yeah, she's like, I don't hate it, but I don't like it that much. I had her playing basketball. She just finished that. She's like, I don't like basketball. Like, you said I wouldn't have to do it anymore, and then you made me do it again. I don't like it. And I'm like, can you just try, please? Like, I don't know. No, I even tried bribing her and everything. It didn't work. Oh, well. I'm just not good at tricking kids into doing things, I guess. The thing that really stinks is it's almost like every year she gets worse at everything because she doesn't want to do anything. It's really annoying. She was better at basketball the first year she did it. Now it's the third year and she's literally worse. Same thing with baseball. She used to be able to hit, she could literally hit better and farther when she was like 3 years old than she can now that she's 8. It's really just really annoying. But parenting fail, I guess. Parenting fail. Because obviously she could do it, but I can't get her to do it. Nebraska said you played baseball all your life in Spain, huh? Gotcha. Yeah, wouldn't have thought that. Usually every other country is all about soccer, right? All about the soccer. That's how it works, Phil. Bowl in a tournament, and my wife doesn't like it. Well, kinda. Part of it is too, it's like the superhero syndrome, right? Like, in the sense that, like, I feel like the parent that's around less, the kid likes more, and the parent that's always around, because the kids just think of it as like, oh, this parent's just telling me no, don't do this, don't do that all the time, but the other one doesn't. But they're at work, you know, kind of thing. And I'm like, I take my daughter to school, I pick her up from school, I take her to basketball, I take her to baseball. Half the time I take her to cheerleading on Thursdays. I don't have to take her to dance very often anymore. That's good. I don't know. That's my hypothesis. Jay Hayes, if you want to see everything I'm using, you can check it out at the 10-minute mark of the YouTube stream. None of the stuff you asked about there is any good, though. It's all just random magic and rare stuff I found. The best I could possibly find to this point. It's all pretty garbo. Hobby horsing? Pascal, I'm not sure what hobby horsing is, to be honest. I've heard the word, but I don't know what it means. So. Future said it's got 2 girls, every kid's different. Yeah, that is true too. That is true too. I guess some girls just want to do dance and cheerleading, and some girls don't want to play basketball and baseball. Which sort of, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how much of that is like public, what do you call it? Not peer pressure, but, you know, social norms and not, you know what I mean? I'm hoping the softball thing, I wanted to at least play one sport. Not that other activities aren't perfectly acceptable and even good, but like, I just wanted to play one sport. One sport, please. Man, can you just drop a Tails mask or something? Something hype. Come on. This guy's dropping a Tails mask. I know it. Never mind. Whoa. $120 Sony Tomb runs, haven't found anything. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Dr. Phil, what's going on? Legendary name. Generation has to want to get better. We as parents just need to encourage and help them as much as we can. Yeah, I mean that's kind of true, I guess, but that's pretty like generic, like, I don't know. Kind of generic advice, but yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. Esports count? Well, sure, if she wanted to play Diablo 2 with me, that'd be great. But every kid just wants to play like Roblox or something. Minecraft. That's even the thing. Even video games, she only wants to do things where you don't win or lose. Anything where it like takes any effort, she doesn't want to do it. For video game wise, I'm talking about. Jiu-jitsu? Yeah, right. That's never gonna happen. Ah! Oh boy. Didn't notice he was dying. Almost got a level here, just messing around. Yeah, moving around greater than not moving around. There you go. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, let's see, where did that go? I missed, it kind of drifted off the top. I didn't see who said it, but somebody... Doesn't necessarily have to be organized sports, hiking, climbing, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I mean, but I want it to be some kind of like social... Also, it wasn't 100% only reliant on me taking her to do it all the time. For, like, perpetually for her entire life. Where it's something she could, you know, after school activities, stuff like that. But yeah, you know, the joys of parenting, right? The challenges. The challenges. Quacks. Yeah, I'm kind of on board with you there that organized sports, like having to work together, having to be on a team, even like learning to be on a team. And there's going to be people on that team that you have to work with that you don't like. That's real life skill right there. Like, you need to learn how to function with people that you don't really want to spend time with, you know what I mean? Like, that's the real thing. How to deal with other people, how to deal with adversity, like losing. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you. I just realized I forgot my mercenary Jordan as well, yeah. Is Twitter down? I mean, probably. Twitter's an absolute disaster, so. Good old Twitter. Twitter's hilarious. Wait, you're telling me if you fire half your workforce, your product won't work as good? No way. That doesn't sound right at all. But yeah, I don't actually know if Twitter's down at this moment. I do not use Twitter. Social media in general, though, I've been not using hardly at all over the last few years. Just always win. Science. It's a good strat. Better not to use it. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at too, yeah. The last few years, just, you know what, I'd rather do other things. The only thing that I don't like is that I notice every once in a while I'll hop on and like, oh, I didn't see that there was this, and I didn't see that, and like, oh, I missed this, and oh, okay, well. Because a lot of people like only plan events through like Facebook events. Like people's birthday parties and stuff like that. And there's been a few times where I was like, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't realize that was happening and stuff, you know, like. But, oh well, here's what it is, I guess. Sosa says just uses it for sports, talking about Twitter. Oh, the Nightbot thing does have my Twitter in there. Look at that. I haven't updated that in a long time. I haven't looked at that in so long. If there's any DMs on Twitter from the last 2 years, I haven't seen them. Guess I gotta go through and do a little update there too. Jeez. Next thing on the list. Update bot. I didn't use the bot for a long time, but I started using it again. Let's see where we're at here. All right, we'll hop out here again. What time we got here? 11:30, huh? I'm gonna do one more run. Let's see. I don't know if anybody's around, but maybe we'll maybe if anyone wants to do some chaos, maybe I'll do some of that. Let's see, I got another level 88. I want to get a high enough level that I can grab Terror Zone amulets and craft with them. I think I need to be Is it 88? I think I need to be 88 if I make the game and I find an amulet in the terror zone. That also, I think, is the level you need to be to get 45 life skillers from the terror zones, because the terror zone will be 90, I believe. Any ideas for my shirts? Nothing crazy. I'm not a designer or anything, but just like Sweet Phil logo. I mean, I had some kind of thoughts, but I'm not sure exactly what I wanted to do. Found another burr yet. Still working on it. Any minute now. Any minute. Whoop. Yeah, I am online. I know I've been playing just solo here, hitting these terror zones for a little bit, for quite a while actually, but sometimes farming solo is just easier. Because like I never know how long it's gonna take me to find Tristram, like, and I don't like just like blasting only Chaos Sanctuary for hours, you know. I'll do a little bit here, you know. Plus if something drops in the Chaos Sanctuary, I'll you know, it's hard to get my grimy little hands on it, so. Threaded shirts. What do you mean by threaded shirts? I don't know what that means. Kermit. Threaded. Nope, don't know. Can't figure it out. Thomas, offline Griffins, first one. Congrats. Nice. Medja, I think, maybe. Medja. Welcome in. Black shirt, red drip, saying keep slaying. Yeah, I did have some of those from before. I used to, I don't really do this color scheme anymore, but I used to have a green and yellow text that I did for keep slaying. But yeah, maybe I would just do red and black. Obviously the SP logo is 88, huh? The SP logo is ooh, red and black, but use thread for logos. Not printed. Oh, so it's like, you're saying like stitched. Gotcha. Like it literally stitches the logo, huh? I don't know about that. I mean, I guess that would last forever, wouldn't it? It's interesting. Never even thought about that as an option, to be honest. Never even thought about that as an option. Make a list of things Phil's doing. Hey, you don't need to. I got it right here. I just need to do it. It's not the list that's a problem, it's the doing it. Because I'm gonna stream all day, and then I'm gonna have to go pick my daughter up. Did I write? Oh, jeez. Oh, I did write it on there. I gotta get my taxes together. Jeez. This guy. With having everything through YouTube and stuff like this, sponsors and stuff, jeez. Taxes is like, just getting the stuff together is like a 3-hour process. I've done it before where throughout the year I always would double check and make sure and keep track and this and that, but it honestly ends up taking, like, if you add up all the time throughout the year, it ends up taking like 30 hours to do it, you know, to go do this one thing, this one paper, this one email, this one thing, this one thing, this one thing, this one thing. It's even worse. Once it's done, I know, but every time I do something that's not, you know, I don't know. Those 3 hours I do the taxes is 3 hours I can't be streaming, so, or 3 hours I'm not working on a video, or, but things must be done, right? KC, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Great offline Luxosa says, 2 ohms of Vex Gull. Online, never find anything. Whatever. Ooh, song goes hard in the paint. Kermit, you say your hat's going strong. What type of, do you have a hat that's like a press-on, or do you have a hat that's stitched? I feel like the stitch stuff would, like, last forever, pretty much. As long as, like, I mean, it wasn't stitched really garbly, I guess, but... Embroidery, there. Yeah, that's probably a good word for it. That's probably the right word for it, actually. Embroidered. Probably. Probably is. Yeah, stitch, yeah. Gotcha. You know what I need to do, too? Sweet Phil golf shirts is what I need. Just like a sick golf shirt, little SP over here. He's so nasty. Woo! Almost got me. Yeah, like a polo. But I wouldn't do... I like those quick dry, like dry fit golf shirts. They're just... Oh, man. Nasty. They almost feel like... They feel like silk pajamas. Pajamas. They're so sweet. My new logo is a little alligator or a dude on a horse. I don't know about that, but... Think of it as this is 3 hours to get paid. Yeah. The thing is when I do taxes, I have to pay a bunch of money, so I don't get money back. It'd be a lot more motivating if I got like $2,000 back in taxes, but it's more like, oh, taxes are done. You know, this many thousands, and every couple of months you got to pay thousands more. Have fun. So, guess the way that you get paid through YouTube, it's ridiculous. Shaco from Andy, nice. Love to hear that. Early Shakos are the things dreams are made of, for sure. Oh, gotcha, Kermit. So, Streamlabs shirt stuff calls it threads. That's their what they call it. Gotcha. Yeah, I never heard it referred to that way, but gotcha, makes sense. Like button check. Oh, appreciate you. Yeah, don't forget YouTube. Hit that like button for me if you could. It'd be great. Oh, I forgot I was going to do some chaos runs. I forgot. I wonder what the next terror zone is. Oh yeah, you can't pause it online. Try to pause it real quick to go look. I'll look in just a second. Get these guys cleared out. Boop. It is Ancient's Way. Let's go! Ancient's Way Terror Zone is sick. Ah. Yeah, I do need to get after it. Maybe I'll take a day off and just get everything done. Or let's see, maybe tonight. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe the thing is I want to play Diablo 2, so really makes it tough. Really makes it tough. That's the real excuse. I'm like, oh man, I need to be working and making videos and stuff, but really I just want to play video games. That's the problem. Got me good. Self-owned. Self-owned. Oh yeah, I was gonna... No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I don't know if anyone's around right now. Maybe I know United States, there's a lot of people working and stuff. I do apologize, I know that. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna host some chaos games. Phil Tutu, password QQ. If anybody's around. We'll see if anyone's around, want to run some chaos. I don't know if we're going to fill up or if maybe 1 or 2 people are going to hop in. We'll see what's up. But Phil Tutu, Chaos QQ. If anybody wants to run any chaos, so. Couple of people. Yeah. What is this? I know what this means. What is this? My goodness. My goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing? How do they allow that? I don't know if you can see the name. I'm not going to read it out loud. But, yeah. Some people get after it. Yeah, I'm not exactly the strongest for P8 slaying here, but we'll get after it. Diamond. We'll take a diamond. I missed it. No big deal. Yeah, it's free for all, by the way. Free for all. Grab anyone. If something drops, you grab it and take it. Okay. I don't gatekeep. It's just like a pub game. Just like a pub game. Do half during the time you're not streaming, the other half the next day. Yeah, usually I have to kind of, I don't know. I kind of need to do it all at once so I don't forget anything with the taxes stuff. Because there's so much that I gotta remember. Remember to get, that is. I kind of have an outline of what I need to remember, but I always end up forgetting something. But yeah, just Phil complaining about doing everyday normal adult stuff, you know. Don't worry about me. Oh yeah, unless it's Tyrell's Might. Nobody take no, unique sacred armors in mine. It's allowed. This is not cheating on the Grail. It's allowed. Good call, Kermit. Yeah, the D2 curse. Are you going to choose life or are you going to choose Diablo 2? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll try to get all or most of a video done tonight. Maybe. And then I'll try to get all this stuff done tomorrow. As much as I can anyways. Taxes. Treadmill link. Some appointments. Update bot. I can do all that tomorrow. I'll take the flaw staff for sure. Like the windy Sinru. Yeah, I'm liking it okay. It's a good mixture of different and good. I mean, it's not superb, but it's pretty good. I don't have great gear yet either, of course, so it is what it is. What's your day job? You're looking at it. I've been doing this full time for about 3-4 years, something like that. Hellrune. Need that. Deal the Teals might get banned, says Kermit. Yeah, maybe. I'd think about it. If that happened, then you'd see some tears. Well, the thing is it, what if somebody finds it and then they drop it so I can have it? Does that count as finding Teals might? I don't know. Don't know. Oh. Did he find Lem yet? I snagged a Lem last night. Yeah. So I made a treachery, but... North American with the ping, yeah. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Woo! I can't handle that with my minus 50 fire res or whatever I got. Do need to... step up the... I didn't... step up the res a little bit around here. How am I liking NATO, Jason? It's okay. It's pretty much exactly as I expected, so no surprises, at least. It's pretty good, but it's not like super great at this point, so. All right, we're gonna go 23. 23. Let's see. Found Rixot's Keen. God of the North says. Cold Plains. Nice. Nice. Why not hardcore? Do not like hardcore. No, 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 no. Ain't nobody got time for that. I prefer to enjoy my experience, not be stressed out about losing everything I have at any moment. Like if I sneeze or read chat, I just lose everything. Sounds very unfun to me, but other people can enjoy that stuff if they want to. UnID'd counts, says Kermit. Yeah, the only thing in a public game like this, because like I've had this happen before where people would just like randomly drop stuff, you know, like, oh, did I find this unique sacred armor? Did someone just go get it on JSP and then just drop it in the game next to me? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to be diligent on that, of course. Nobody try that, by the way. Monarch for 2 Ko's, 2 Lums. I guess those people needed Ko and Lum, huh? Boy, Stoneskin over here causing issues. Gull from Andy. There you go. Getting some luck there. Hephaestus, I think that might be the pronunciation. Forgive me if it's not. First Sin, says Jason L up here. Insight and I swear I'm cheating. So you must be Mosaic, huh? If you feel like you're cheating. That'd be my assumption anyways. We'll see. If I find one, then we'll decide whether it counts or not. Monarch, Lem, or cheaper? Yeah, right now probably Lem is what I would normally suspect, kind of like the going rate. Hard to say though, because both those 2 items, Lem and the White Monarchs, drop in price quickly. Because nobody needs a White Monarch after a while, you know? Everyone's got a Spirit already. So, Lems are kind of similar way. Everyone gets their treacheries and then they don't need it anymore, so. Yeah, Amethysts are a good, nice, Skiller. Amethysts are a nice, like, money, you know what I mean? Because everybody needs those for crafting. Oh, someone hit it. So they always kind of carry a little bit of value. Too much fire. Let's get this one guy. P8 monsters I gotta get after one at a time here because I'm not strong enough to rip whole packs. Ten FCR ring. Everything else on it is kind of worthless though. Kind of worthless though. Shaco. 24. What did I do with the Burrow and traded it away? Super quick, super quick. Mutu's hoping to get a Cham for Doom. Best of luck, yeah. They're pretty common from what I hear. Hard to find stuff for sure. Jesse Roberts says, hopes the run's going good so far. Appreciate you. If anyone needs a 10 FCR ring, I guess. By the way, if there's any open spots in here, I kind of just do free for all. The password is QQ. FY, if anyone's interested in filling up the game, get some experience. I know a lot of y'all are at work and stuff like that in the Americas, but any Aussies or any Irishmen or other places? Ooh, starting to get hungry. Starting to get hungry. Jesse said a nice Zod. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just because it's rare. Not really worth a ton, but yeah. Just because it's super rare. What? Cold stone skin. So many stone skins in here. Six NATO. Almost. You're in Europe. You're working for 6 more minutes. Oh no! Where'd my guy go? Man, that poor dude. Poor dude. Boy, I have like 300k gold just chilling around. Seabot, welcome in. I'm part Irish, part Ukrainian, but never left Canada. Gotcha. Or no, Jarun the other day. Legendary. Out of my, one of my favorite areas, the pits too, huh? Jeez, I'm chilled out. I can barely run. Yeah, a few days, if you JSP it for that Jarun, you can get a whole Enigma in a couple days. Yeah, it is a true story. I bet you that Burun, when I traded it away the first day, I bet you I could buy like several Enigmas now with that value if I wanted to. I ended up not really trading, not getting a whole lot of stuff because I just didn't want to, I just didn't want to. I like finding gear more than I like having. I like finding gear more than I like having gear. So we'll say that. Password isn't random letters anymore. Completely random, of course. Yeah, that was a funny joke I did, wasn't it? That was a funny joke I did. Ah. Oh, I didn't realize that was the one. Well, yeah, once you have all your gear, you don't need to play anymore. Kind of, sort of, yeah. And once I have all my gear, it's essentially like I'm just playing my offline characters at that point. So it's like finding huge upgrades is like the most exciting thing in my opinion. Oh, that should probably make the next game. So many Sorks. So many Sorceresses, yeah, for sure. Pits is my home away from home, says Orno. Yeah. Do like the pits. Looking for the coveted NATO helm. Yeah, I got a 4 NATO right now. Someone found before. I'm actually using this. I should probably take that off, shouldn't I? Chaos Sanctuary right now. I'm probably should have stuff on to help me out more here. Cold and Life. Vitality, a skill, and walk run. We'll go with that one, I guess. For now. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll stick with that. We got this, we got that, we got this. Get our boy back. Come here, Wahid. Oh, gotcha. Don't really like taking handouts too much, but yeah, I actually got the Merc that time. Huh? Crazy. I actually remembered, shockingly enough. We'll shoot the natives from a distance, hope for the best. Look at them. I'm shooting them this way. They're going over here. Jeez. These guys. These things. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Max static, so nice. It is, right? Just staticking things that are like off the map. Wild. Jesse says, likes dropping gear in pre-game, seeing the people follow me or scatter for the equipment. Yeah, kind of funny, I guess. The main thing for me is that I can remember back, you know, when going into a game and someone dropping like a white monarch was like, oh, thank goodness. Like you know, have not been able to find one for so long. Thank goodness, you know, so that's the biggest thing for me. We'll check the Sun Spirit, I guess, huh? Of course. I figured it probably wouldn't be laying there still if it was any good, but... Woo, those guys are fast. Jeez. Yeah, GGM member in game. I did see that. Inappropriate name, though. Jeez, unbelievable. Hurricane also. Yeah, it's Hurricane and Tornado. Usually rock them all together because they all synergize with each other. Or by all, I mean Hurricane and Tornado synergize together with Cyclone armor. Ooh! 11 lightning res, which is the max on a small, and 15 to life. Legendary. Hey, get back here. Hey, get back here. Keeps moving. Doesn't work for me. See, did anybody hit that the steel up here yet? Ah, I can't hit it. It won't let me. Sork will get it. Highest all res 45. Oh man, he just dropped right on my mercenary's head somehow. Jeez. Not sure how that happened. But he's no longer with us. Yeah, 45 res is the highest on a pally shield. I might have missed the first part there, I'm assuming, but yeah. Oh, whoopsie, wrong one. Let's go get our boy back real quick. Let him have his Horkings. 26. Looks like we do have an open spot in here too. If anyone wants to join us up, fill up the game here. Phil26. The password is QQ. No better drop 8 hours in the ladder? Yeah, pretty legendary, not gonna lie. Pretty legendary. Rather be lucky than good, right? Best drop besides Burr? Boy, someone told me, I need to look it up. Someone told me this was worth like a lot. Like a max 15 ED superior ethereal bone visage. Someone told me that was worth like a low or something, I forget. So that might be the next best thing. Besides that, just like some monarchs and stuff. Pick up daughter. I do have to pick up the kid today, but that's not for a while. For a while. Boy, I'm getting cold though. Ogriax. Whoa, nice. No idea what that's worth, to be honest. It's nice, but yeah, if it's not that random amount, it's hard to say. Triple check insight runes. Yeah, always do that. Let's see, Raltier, Tal, Soul. I think I remember that one. Insight and spirits, but I usually check a bunch of times anyways, just so not make a fool of myself. I feel like I've done that on stream where I stuck insight runes into a polearm. Just because that was what was in my head, you know what I mean? Any cool finds today? Nothing crazy. Nothing really super... I mean, that charm I just found is probably the best. It was 11 fire or 11 lightning res with 15 to life. It's a really solid charm, but... Did find a lightning Sunday too, so high of 62 today, says Biv. When I looked earlier today, it said high of 67, so it must have maybe they dropped the forecast or whatever you want to call it. They're like, yeah, it's not going to get that high today. Speaking of for today, 53 right now too. How about that? Let me look at some real quick. Woo! Boy. Rough time to have a retirement account, I'll tell you that much. Holy shnikes. Griffin's 8 hours into ladder would have been awesome. Sure is, sure is. I think I found that the other season. It wasn't 8 hours, but it was like 48 hours into ladder. A season or two ago, maybe. This button. There we go. Oh, get my hurricane going. Did we drop Desace over here yet? I wasn't paying attention. There are some open spots here. Phil26, password QQ if anyone wants to join up. If not, no big deal. Just shout it out one more time. Jesse said still looking for the Monarch. Yeah, totally get it, Sometimes it's annoyingly annoying to try to find one. I have 80 where Kurlask is? Yeah. Well, must not be Michigan, I'm guessing, eh? Like Arizona or something? Biff says, how many drops, like, do you miss at Andy when she dies, like, next to the pillars? I feel like the pillars is the one when her drops all get deleted or whatever it's called. 40 freedom units here. Freedom! I'll grab the gold, why not? 27. Go! Yeah, sometimes when you kill Andy and there's just, like, no items, it's if you kill her, like, right next to those pillars. Very annoying. Very. Woo! Trying to take some people out there, I see. Holy moly. My bear and stuff all just got nuked. Can barely kill that guy. Oop. Back here, you bum. Zero's might. Oh. Soul rune. Ghost dying off the pathway, yeah. Part of the Arcane Sanctuary experience right there. All part of the experience. Ah, trying to run. I kept clicking on stuff, couldn't move. How many high runes would have dropped, but they fell off the pathway? Yeah. The world may never know. Oh, trying to click on a super healing potion. Hate how they always run away. Really annoying for a slow druid. They run away faster than the tornadoes. First cure on softcore non-ladder. Thing is broken. I wouldn't say broken, but for that Energy Shield Nova Sorceress, real good, real good. I even use it on some other stuff too. I may even think about, depending on where I take this. If I ever go in like the Stony Tombs, I always throw a cure on. Because, man, the poison in there is rough sometimes. Rough. How'd you feel about addressing that not pillar loss on the map? Yeah, something like that I wouldn't care about. I am anti-change guy, I guess, but I'm not ridiculous. Elrune. Valrune, we'll grab that one. Elrune, that's 1/6 of a Breath of the Dying. Almost there. Yeah, I don't really need that. We'll let one of you guys have it. I'll just give it away to somebody else anyways. But just everybody know I got it though. I'm the one that grabbed it. topaz. We'll definitely keep that though. Yeah, every single ghost that died was probably dropping a burr rune for sure off the path, probably. $28. And while I'm waiting here, I'm gonna get some kind of clothes on here. I'm freezing. Freezing. Sweatpants on. I didn't mean get some clothes on like I'm naked or something. There's nothing from the waist down. Ugh, come on. How do you put pants on? I don't. First time trying. Because when it's warmer out, I explained this the other day too, but when it's warmer out, the furnace doesn't turn on because the thermostat is upstairs, not in the basement at all. So, and all the ground is frozen around the basement, of course, because it just was winter. So the basement is like an ice box. Ugh, there we go. Herman said he took off his sweatshirt and turned the AC on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you live in a different world than Phil does. You just a simple boy from Texas. Alright, finally ready to go. You know what? My head's cold too. Hooah! That's better. That's better. Yeah, 3 inches of snow shut down the whole state. Yeah, does kind of make sense though when it's warm out and no one's seen snow before and they got no plows. They don't have piles of salt to put down on the roads. I feel for them. Whoop. Wasn't looking. Oh, we're right here. What time are you playing into, Phil? Playing into. I don't know. I'm gonna play. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be playing for. Not sure. I might just stream a little bit longer, you know, and then hop off and maybe get some stuff done. I did want to go to the gym today, but then it is nice out too. Maybe I'll. Ooh. Maybe if it gets a little warmer here, maybe I'll go play some basketball, huh? Eh? Yeah. There we go. That's what I should do. Move to the other side. Well, when I play on ladder with budget characters, I stay on this side because it's better for the clips. Yeah, boy. Oh my gosh, how do you get destroyed? Because if I find anything, I can show it like this. But usually on single player, I put it in the cube because the inventory's full. That's why I'm over on this side when I'm online. Hooping on them kids. Yeah, well, all the kids are going to be at school, but I really just shoot around. I don't really play basketball, but I didn't really want to word it as like, oh, I'm gonna go practice some free throws, you know, like. Eh, I'll put you right there, whatever. Probably don't need to keep every rune I find from now on, huh? You lose them, use them or lose them, says Jesse, yeah. Also, I just want to be outside. Hopefully it's warm enough I can... What's it going to be here in a little bit? It's 56 right now. Boy, in an hour or two, it's supposed to be in the 60s. Oh my gosh. That's shorts and tank top weather when there's not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. $12.20 where I'm at. Boy, someone's just wrecking. Gitom, appreciate you. Says huge fan, first time catching me live. Welcome in, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Who doesn't love a good ogre, right? Who doesn't love a good ogre? Oh, appreciate you, John. John M. Very kind words. What level I made it up to? What am I, 80 something? Whoop, 86. Yeah, maybe, you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll go till 87 maybe, and then I'll probably call it a day on the stream after that, I think. Then I'll try to get some stuff done, because there's so many things I need to do, really. And I need to motivate myself to actually do it. And I also want to get outside, so. Ooh. There he is. Hi. Here's the mosaic flying around. Actually, it seems like it's just a regular martial art assassin, actually. Non-mosaic style. Like a gangster. Phil grew a hat. Yeah, I know, right? My head's so warm now, it's great. Yes, if anyone asks for the burr rune, that's the true story. The 6K, yeah. Yep. Whatever. I hate those casters. They always run away and they chill me. So like, even though I cannot be frozen, I move all slow. Can't keep up. Another soul rune. Someone else have that. I don't really need her, I suppose. No. Forum gold. There's a trade site that has this like fabricated fake money they use for trading items. $6,000. Oh my gosh, that'd be so sick. Sorry, Blizzard, but if I could get $6,000 for a burr rune, I would break terms of service so fast. I'd be like, sell. So fast. beautiful world if cannot be frozen meant you actually wouldn't get frozen. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you get like chilled. You're not frozen. You're chilled. I don't know if one of you Sorceresses could teleport. There would be great. Oh yeah, don't spam all caps. That'd be great. Frowned upon. Go. Fire die. Going pretty good. Hopefully your day's going good as well. Have your wife buy a Shaco hat for Christmas? Nah. I'm good with my stripy hat. Am I hitting him? Okay, well. Stripey hat's cool. Never know, Kermit, he might be. One button, rip D3 auction house. Right, if only, if only. D2R needs one of those, allegedly. Claymore. Rocking the Fire Druid. Nice, nice. Fire Druid's a tough one, I feel, but a lot of people enjoy her. I think I started a ladder with a Fire Druid one time, and I didn't enjoy it too much. But yeah, everyone's got differing opinions on stuff, so... You know what they say about opinions, right? Mine's right, and if you disagree, you're wrong. Oh wait, that's not the saying? I'm just kidding, of course. Oh boy. I don't do enough damage for P8 champion or elites. I'll get him eventually. Tyrael's Might. Oh. Almost got Tyrael's Might. Except only a completely different item dropped. It is a struggle sometimes with budget gear. Definitely a challenge. True story there. True story there. Stony Tombs, rock it out. I've been saying stuff for hours. Nobody says anything back. I've been trying to read, you know, obviously I struggle to catch comments. Sometimes if they don't make any sense. Oh, Kermit said howdy, Marty, and you said you've been here an hour saying stuff. There's so many comments flying in. It's tough. It's tough. I love the enthusiasm, though, fellas. Appreciate y'all. Just always know I do try to read everything, but it's hard. Filled the grill. It was 77 yesterday for you, huh? Wait. Oh, you made it to 77. Never mind. I was like, the temperature? Gotcha. Yeah, it depends on the character. You say Mephisto is all you can really do so far. You know, I mean, it's a good option, so at least you got that, but I get you. With budget gear, it can be tough. Is this already hell? I mean, yeah, I've been in. We played through. We did our playthrough. We aren't speedrunners or anything, so the playthrough took like 6 hours probably. And then I've been farming hell ever since, pretty much. I'm almost level 90. So, yep. Kermit's mid-80s. Okay, alright. 265 YouTube viewers. Hard to see everything, especially while playing. True story. True story. 31. Still in Act 1. That's all good. Everyone play at their own pace. No big deal. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button on YouTube for me. If someone's in here not hitting the like button, I mean, what are you even doing with your life? What's she even doing with your life? Yeah, we got a good view count. We got 258 on YouTube. We got another 86 over on Twitch. Appreciate y'all joining me. This ladder reset hype. More on YouTube. Yeah, I do get more on YouTube, but I've been streaming on YouTube longer, so it kind of makes sense. I've only been dual streaming it to where it went to Twitch and YouTube for like 2 years, and I've been streaming on YouTube for like 4, so I'm probably one of the very few people that they have more viewership on YouTube than Twitch for streams. What did I play on the playthrough? I was Fire Druid until I got like to Act 4 of Nightmare, when Fire starts being real tough after that. Like, and then I switched to this character right here, Wind Druid. So the thing is that Fire Traps in and Fire, like Wake of Fire and the Fire Druid are super powerful early on. Like I was like mostly just helping with the damage dealing, I guess you could say. Then we had a couple teleporters, teleporters / static. We had a paladin doing some conviction. Someone, I don't always gatekeep. Well, actually, I kind of hopped on some other people's teams. We had a Lightning Fury Javazon for some good damage output. So I was the only fire damage person on the team. So actually, I think I stuck with fire for a little extra longer. Ooh, 19. Probably not, I guess here. Now that I think about it, I think I stuck with fire a little longer than that, because I think I was the only fire druid or fire character there was. I don't remember when I switched though. At some point, I was just like, "Oh man, this fire isn't dealing, like I'm not really helping anymore, so I can't do enough." And then somebody was like, "Yeah, you should probably just switch to the tornado now," and I was like, "Okay." Spirit Monarch worth anything? Wait, an ethereal spirit? Geez, I don't know. The only thing that would be for would be like an Act 3 mercenary, but like that's never really used hardly ever. So never ever, hardly ever, ever, hardly ever. I wouldn't imagine so, but let's see. So it's a conviction while lightning. You were lightning, or your buddy was lightning. Your conviction aura. Yeah, conviction's mega help, right? End of Act 2, Marty says, is what he thinks it was when I swapped. Gotcha. Kind of makes sense, I suppose. At that point, mostly I'm just sitting around waiting for you guys to teleport anyways. Gotcha, Kermit. Your averages there. Got him. I mean, I was thinking PvP maybe. That's what you were thinking about doing? Interesting. Yeah, PvP never really caught my interest, but another one of those things other people like, so more power to you. 32. Mike says avoids Twitch like the devil. Yeah, I'm not. That's another one. I'm not a huge Twitch fan, but other people definitely like Twitch. So I think we'll start putting these over here. Actually, I always cube like 3 towels equals a rail, so I always go towels and cube those up. It was, yeah. I did notice that, but yeah. Another Phil saying he's waiting at bail and hell difficulty. Yeah, usually if all you need to do is bail, usually you could just hop into a bail game there, or just create like telly bail 44 or something, and then people hop in and you go run bail, and then you got bail all done. Java L, what's going on? Quack said he feels so dirty after going to Twitch. I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration. My thing about Twitch is I don't like how they do ads on Twitch. I like how YouTube, I can just set one pre-roll ad and that's it. Then I can just get a tiny bit of revenue from it, but it's not like plug-in ads in the middle. For like Twitch, you either have to put like a billion ads or nothing. Like there's like almost no in between. But holy smokes, Wicked Plumber, my gosh, the absolute Giga Legend, Wicked Plumber. Thank you so much, my man, for the generosity. Holy smokes. Anyone who is a channel member, if you got gifted a channel membership, make sure you hammer some of those evil Mario emotes. You get it, Wicked Plumber, evil Mario, you get it? You get it? Make sure you hammer some of those in the chat over there. And do remember, anyone who is a channel member, you do get access to those special emotes now, too. Oh, and then Trash comes in right after. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Trash, for 10 gifted Slayer ships. So we got 2 to celebrate here, 2 to thank. Wicked Plumber, the absolute GOAT legend. Always gifting tons of memberships out to some fine Slayers. Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber, for being an absolute generous legend. And then Trash also coming in hot right after with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you both so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, there you go, Biv. Trash cans for Trash. There you go. Why didn't I think of that? Am I missing? Okay, there we go. Grimwand. Forget what that is. Nothing super great, but... Absolute legends. Oh, Oom's Lament. Let me look at this. What's on here again? Oh yeah, I think I found that in D2 Classic, and I like, man, I'm a druid. This would be nasty if I was a necromancer, or I meant I was a barbarian. A barbarian. Boy. Not doing very much damage there. I can kill a thing or two, but... Jay Miller says, awesome. Woot woot from hello, it's me. To, understandable... What word I'm thinking of? Accurate, reactions. To what just happened? C-Bot says, GG, guys. Yeah, true story there, C-Bot. Absolutely GG. 33. Thinking about buying the step machine. Get my steps while I'm working. When you say step machine, are you gonna get like a stepper, like stair climber stepper thing, or like a under the desk treadmill slash walking pad type of dealio? But either way, yeah. A little bit of just getting a little movement. It's important in my opinion. Sitting around for 6 straight hours playing video games and stuff, or if you work from home or something, yeah, it's too much. Always get a little bit of extra movement. Probably a stair thing. Gotcha. Yeah. If I ever go to the failed teleport through. If I ever go to the gym or something, I go on the stair climber. But there's no way I could get even this under the desk treadmill. I had to like fab up a small like platform for my standing desk so that it could be tall enough. Even just with the it's only like a couple of inches thick. Grand chime, nice. There's no way I could have done a stair climber or anything like that. And even now, I don't know if you noticed, if anyone had seen, I slide I have a piece of 3/4 inch thick plywood that I have to put under my chair. The range that my desk goes up and down. At the lower level, the desk is too high after I put the platform under it for the walking pad. So I have to bump my chair up by like an inch or 3/4 of an inch so that the chair is tall enough. And which is fine too, because the chair is actually at its max height is a little bit too short for me, to be honest. So, but I don't want to pay like $700 for an extra tall chair or something. Or I know you can buy new cylinders and stuff like that, but this is all more stuff I have to figure out, I guess. It's easier just to stick a piece of plywood under your chair and call it a day. So. Kermit says 12 hours a day here. Talking about sitting. Yeah, because you're sitting in machines, right? And then on the computer somewhat too. Yeah, that is a thing that, you know. Personally, I just don't want to get. Walking's cool because, you know, you just burn a few calories here and there. It's not too hard. Nice. I think somebody gave me one of those actually. Yeah, I do. Oh, I have a shape-shifting one. Somebody is like, I don't want this, and just threw it on the ground and left, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll take it. Yeah, just left, it's going to get disintegrated, so. Dab, what's going on? Welcome in. Is it cold? Yeah, it's warm outside. It's warm outside, and I work in my basement, so the ground's still frozen, so my basement is frozen. The heat never turns on because it's actually warm upstairs, but there's no thermostat in the basement type of deal, so yeah, it's cold. It's cold. But it's like 65 outside, so. Sorry, fire died. Leave it on that display. Leave it on that display. I'm not sure what you're asking with that. Sorry, I got confused or something. Cham for trade. Do you find a cham, Marty? I missed something there. If so, congrats, because that's crazy. 10 hours machine and driving and then streaming later. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Hopefully you get some movement in. You don't want to, you know, we're turning into old men here. You don't want to get blood clots or something. Like, us old people, am I right? Left side pill throwing you off. Yeah, ladder, online ladder, I always go on the left. So if I find an item, I can go like, oh, look at this. And then the chat's not in front of it, and I can put the clips in the videos easier. So, but when I have a full inventory of charms and stuff, then I jump to the other side of the. So on single player, I always have full charms, so I'm always on the other side of the screen. If I'm on this side, though, this is actually the way the camera's set up, so I think my print is actually going to be straight instead of reversed. If I'm on the other side, the writing's always reversed on my shirts and stuff like that. I did say when I leveled up maybe I'd stop playing, but you know what? I think I changed my mind. I'll keep playing. Ah, Marty, you said the next morning you got the cham. I didn't know that. I didn't hear that, or I misunderstood when someone else said something, probably more than likely. Congrats on that. 34? 34. We'll keep this rocking. I do want to get one, maybe another level. What level am I up to here? 87. Get into 88. Then I'll be high enough to craft caster amulets, I think, from terror zones, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to do the math again, but... Got called Grandpa by some kid on Fortnite. You're playing Fortnite, first of all, Snow Pro. Man, getting after it. Staying young at heart, I see. Called Grandpa. That'd be so funny talking to the little kids. Just like roast, calling them all virgins and stuff. And they're really like, they're like 12 years old, so of course they are. Give me that guy. Oh boy. Speaking of cussing out little kids in video game lobbies, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies in like Lighting Mastery. Dang, yo. Modern Warfare 2 lobbies in like 2008 or whatever it was. Peak civilization right there. If you're like 25 and you want some 9-year-old to call you a stupid virgin, Call of Duty lobbies. You want to get cussed out by a 9-year-old? Just blasting the N-word left and right or whatever, calling you all kind of things that nobody should really say. Call of Duty lobbies. Peak something, yeah. Peak something, that's for sure. You're like, good God, kid, what if your mom hears you? Like, personally, I'm sitting in my own living room in my own house, but like, you know your mom's right outside your door or something, so. Halo 2 lobbies, yeah, that too for sure. Odd lobbies taught us how not to be snowflakes. Well, sorta. The things you don't want to post on social media to keep your job. Sosa up here a minute ago talking about the under the desk treadmill. Yeah, saying that just walking is good for overall health. Yeah, it's one of those things that's super basic, easy to do. Anyone can do it. You don't need to like quote unquote recover from it. Like if I have a leg day at the gym, I can't do nothing with my legs for a while. So walking's not like that. Oh, someone ran over and dropped that next to me. I think. I'm not sure, but either way, almost sacred armor. Kermit. Yeah, hard R for shotgunning some dweeb. True story. True story. What is the endgame weapon for this? For Wind Druid, it's usually just Heart of the Oak. That's usually the go-to, unless you're doing some like max hurricane thing for the cold damage, which is kind of like off-meta, goofy build type of thing. Whoopsie. Where are we at here? Dosa says Modern Warfare 2, that COD lobbies made him who he is today. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's good or bad. Don't know if that's good or bad. 5-socketed. Swish says he'd always hit him with the I'm rubber, you're glue. Got him. Got him. Never fails. Yeah, so the easily maintainable thing and how easy it is for everybody is kind of the huge thing. You can walk for just like ever. Oh, I didn't even see what dropped. I wasn't looking. Next game. My eyes are a little. Whew. It's freezing. Now that I'm not walking and getting warm, it's freezing in here. Also, since my furnace hasn't kicked on in like 6 hours. Okay, sorry. Sniffling into the mic like a noob streamer here. My apologies. Boy. Increase the incline. Yeah, mine doesn't have an incline thing, but it's just kind of a basic kind of sort of. I mean, I could prop it up probably. I don't know how well that would work, but I definitely couldn't with my desk and my height though, because it would just be. I'd be too tall. Trash has the 2 bad knees, it stinks. Yeah, I mean, if you got bad... Ooh. Merc almost got ripped out here. If you got bad knees and stuff, it's really hard to do. Because, like, upper body cardio, like... It's tough to do, like... upper body cardio. There was just some bug flying around. What the heck? It's above 60 one day. Some bug awakens. Great. Prop it up, hit the ceiling. Oh yeah, probably. Well, the desk, my eyes would be over the monitor is what would happen. Because it's already, when I'm standing, my eyes are about level with the top edge of the monitor, so I just have to look down slightly. And I do not like looking down. I like the monitor actually like being higher, but the thing is too is that my light that's behind my camera right here, it goes up between my rafters in the basement. So if I if my desk even went any higher, it would be the rafters would block the light. And I got another light over here that would get blocked by the monitor, like the monitor in the rafters. So it's like I can't go any higher. Make any other characters? No, I don't. I only do one character a season. So I'll play this for however long I feel like playing it, and then I'll go back to single player. That's my general pattern, I guess we'll call it. Oh. Boy. Whoever was dealing a lot of the damage must ran to town real quick. Shell Rune. Oh, legendary. See, Marty, you said you played some Warcraft and stuff before. I was never huge into the Warcraft stuff. I had to think too hard. Too much strategy, right? I had, I think I had 1 and 2, and they were okay, but never, like, got into them, you know what I mean? I'll put a portal up for you. How far I came in the last 10 years. What danger? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, you're saying since I started my channel. Gotcha. Okay. I was like 10 years. I don't think I even had my channel 10 years ago, but I think it's been about 6 years that I've had the channel. But yeah, either way, appreciate you. Appreciate you. I was kind of confused. I was like, do you know me in real life? Like, what do you... Korud! Oh! Nailed it. Oh, I joined in 2013. So yeah, I must have made this account, but yeah, gotcha. I didn't start making videos till like 18, maybe even early 19. No, I think it was the Christmas of like 18. That Christmas break from work is when I made the first my first YouTube videos. Because then I was making videos for about a year, and then COVID hit. So yeah, Snow Pro. It's like, I'm proud of how far Phil's came in the last 30 years. Ooh, man. 18 life with cold res now? Man. Popping some charms off today. Today. Playing Little League when we were both in high school. How you were in Little League still when you were in high school, Snow Pro? Not very impressive. Oh man, how did he kill my mercenary so fast? That's unfortunate. 50k gone. Next game, 36. Well, by Little League you must mean like... Oh wait, actually I did play on a I played on like a 14 and under team when I was like, because I had a really late birthday, like I was younger than everybody in my grade. That must be what you're talking about, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Because, yeah, I was like... Yeah, I was younger than everybody, so... There was, I won't throw out the last names, but, Keegan and Nick A. They're both older than me, and they were in the grade below me. Yeah, they were both older than me, and they were the grade under me. So, kind of funny. Snow sliding off the roof, says Trash. Oh boy, that's painful. Best ladder start ever was? Boy, it's hard to say because I mean I found the burr room this time, but then another time, I found a Griffin's on like the next day after I finished the game. So, but then there's been other times too, like when I started with my Nova Sorceress and I found an Rune on my first Countess run. So that started off great. Because then you can make Crescent Moon right off the bat. I guess I would have to say that time I was Fist of the Heavens and I found the Griffins, I guess. Because that was the one time when I found the Griffins and I actually traded it. And I instantly traded up to get like way better gear. I traded up, got Heart of the Oak, Call to Arms, Enigma, everything like that, like right off the bat. But generally I don't like doing that a lot because I like the challenge of... you know, I like finding better gear, so yeah. I thought maybe he did leave. Yeah, to go into that other school. You're right. Either way, he was in the grade below me, and he was older than me, so... Either way. Easy Forgotten Tower, legendary. Willow said he's buying a house. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. Willow says, oh, yeah, said good morning. Yeah. Welcome in. First grade is tough. No, I was right at the cutoff where you could get in the grade under or over. I was like right near it anyways, for the time anyways, and my parents wavered me into the grade above because they wanted me to get out of the house. You know, they wanted all the kids in school, so. Kind of wish I was in the grade under me, but that'd be cool. Because I like, obviously when you're younger than everybody, you like grow later. So like my freshman year, I was like point guard, and then my, for basketball, I was like point guard in like 1 and 2. And then the next year I was like 2 and 3 and sometimes played 4. And then the next year I was like 4 and 5 because I was then I was taller than everybody else. I went to a small school though, so it's like, I'm not a giant, I'm only 6'3", but you don't have a lot of tall people at small schools, so. What it's like to get rich on day 3 ladder. Yeah, anytime I find something, I usually do that. I've done that video many times in the past. I thought about kind of doing some funny ones like that. Make a video, and not even a short, but make like it's an actual video, and it's like how to get rich on day 1 of ladder, and it's like a 2-second video, and it's like find a burr rune, boom, and that's like the whole video. That'd be funny, but yeah, putting 200K down on a house is pretty wild. You almost have to like sell a house and pull and get the equity from that. It's the only way you can afford to put down 200K. For a lot of people anyways. Some other people have it around, but not most. I feel anyways, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel that to be true. Think about using Hustle on a budget, summon Necro. Sure, yeah. Hustle, you move faster. Does Hustle have like might on it or something? But it's like level 1 might or something, isn't it? So it has like no radius, but I mean, it's something. For budget, you know, it's something there. It's not the worst idea. Want to get into D2R, but I've never played. Is now a good time to get into that? Well, the season just kind of reset, so it's not a terrible idea, I suppose. Nice. Traps with strength. I almost grabbed that one, too. The one thing I would say is that you can always get Diablo 2 if you're looking to pick it up on sale, Bad Driver. Because every few months, every couple of months, they put it on sale for like 70% off. And you can literally get it for like $12, so. There's almost, I mean, it's so cheap. Depending on where you're at in the world. I guess some places, if you live in like Ethiopia or something, can be a lot of money, but places like the United States and stuff, $12 is like not very much. Ever meal prep? Not in a while. I mean, meal prep, that's kind of almost one of those things that's like, it's almost something I've been doing my whole life, but then people just gave a name for it. See, I don't meal prep, but what I do is I cook like 5 pounds of taco meat all at once, and then cook like a giant pot of rice all at once, and then I eat it for lunch a bunch of days. But I mean, I just called it being lazy, but now it's called meal prepping, so. But yeah, I guess I do kind of, yeah. Whoa! Pay attention, Phil. I was not paying attention where I was even running. Almost got ripped out. Almost got taken out. Someone said it's on sale right now, so there you go. Great time to try it. Sweat Hog, welcome in. Oh, fanaticism is what's on Hustle. Okay, appreciate it, Swish. Got it mixed up. Mixed up. Flanged mace. Whoa! Smart. Missed anything in the last hour? About the only thing I've really found that was like cool today is I found some small charms that are like good amounts of res with good amounts of life on them. So kind of cool stuff to help me out, but nothing. Haven't snagged any high ruins or anything. Have fun. Good luck on the drops. Trash. Peace out. Enjoy your day. Stop procrastinating. Word in the streets, you... Oh, Festus says, here's rumor has it that you have a better chance of finding a bird rune if you subscribe to Sweet Phil. Yeah. Twitch, give me a follow. Usually on YouTube, everyone subscribes because I have it set up so you can't chat unless you are subscribed. Which is, I mean, it's free. I mean, who wouldn't subscribe to your channel if they want to come watch your stream, right? Makes sense to me. Plus, it's a little way to keep out bots and trolls a little bit. A little bit. Grand Charm. It's a skiller for me. Can I get it? It's never a skiller for me. Everyone else gets all the skillers. It's not fair. No champion one. It'll take me 6 years to kill him. Got some help. Good, good, good. Snowpro just subscribe so he can chat in the live stream. So you subscribe when I'm live and then you unsubscribe when the stream's over. Then you subscribe again later. You subscribe the next time I stream. I mean, I don't know if any melee characters need that. I don't want to deal with it. Dave Dro, yo, thank you for the tier 1 sub. You Slayer. Appreciate you. Supporting the channel with a tier 1 sub on Twitch. What a legend. Oh boy. 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness. So I get a Tal rune. 38. Nice, Phil. Nice. Trang's armor and Andar's visage is a huge one. The been playing since you were 12, vintage picker. Day one Burr had to sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's a. I guess get some good luck there. Good luck there for sure. Need one more for the game. If there's an open spot, the password's QQ. Name's right here. Phil38. Password is QQ. If you want to hop in, I think there is an open spot. Just first come, first serve type of situation. So. 40-50. Oh, I didn't get it. Ah, I'm missing. There we go. Now I'm hitting them. Hate when you think the tornadoes are hitting them, but they ain't really. You think they are, but they aren't. Such as, they're taking a direct left turn off my hand. Great. Sacred armor. I grabbed that so fast. If that would have been Tyrell's Might, I would have counted it because I got my grimy little fingers on it. Jay said he started with a Sork, but now he's thinking he's ready for some foe, some Fist of the Heavens. Another great choice right there. To level 10, Snowpro. You're getting there. You're getting there. Good start. Put your kids to bed. You just yell at it. Go to bed! Go to bed, you brats. That's what I do. Sean, SOJ. I hear that's a good one. I hear that's a good item. Nice. Dennis getting some good stuff there too. Oculus, okay. Yeah, the Forgotten Tower, really, I would normally go farm that, but I decided to keep these chaos runs going for whoever would want to do this. It's like easy monsters down there. You skip the archers, but always skip the archers. Oh.
Only one life donated $2 through Super Chat.
Legend.
Can you tell us how it is streaming full time?
Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Only one life. Appreciate you. How is it? I mean, how is it? How do you explain how it is, huh? I mean, it's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not like exactly rich. I'm not rolling in the dough here or anything. I just make just enough to kind of pay the bills type of situation, but yeah, I mean, I do kind of like, I almost like full-time stay-at-home dad it sort of too, along with it, like take my daughter to school, pick her up from school, take her to basketball, split duties, taking her to like dance and stuff sometimes, you know. So it's definitely, it's, you know, you got to stay busy, you got to stay motivated, self-motivating, stuff like that, so. Guess that's the best I can really tell you on that. But yeah, thank you for the $2 super chat. How do seasons work in D2? You just, the game just resets essentially. We always, they call them quote unquote seasons here. Ooh, let's go. Ethereal CV. Okay, all right. Nailed it. It just, everyone starts over fresh, essentially. They used to add rune words once in a while and stuff like that, but they don't really do changes anymore because, you know, they're more focused on the newer games. So just purchase D2R, play the original back in PlayStation. Love the channel. Man, thanks for watching. It's crazy the number of people who have been hopping in lately. Like, hey, first time, you know, checking out the channel, just got Diablo 2 or been thinking about getting Diablo 2. I bet you there's probably 10 people, 15 people a day hop into stream talking about how they just got Diablo 2. It's pretty crazy, pretty wicked. People are still coming back or finding Diablo 2 and... Yeah, you said you used to play D1 back in the day. I think you're going to enjoy Diablo 2. I think you're going to enjoy it. Oh, could be. Could be Kermit, maybe, maybe not. It's post faux or fa? I mean, F-O-H? I mean, I say faux. I don't know how you get an sound out of an O. But, yeah. The main thing is how I pronounce everything is always right. Do you agree? See what I did there? See what I did? I was happy about that one. Yeah, interesting little resurgence. True story. Even if that person was joking. Either way, still stands true. Perfect Dammy in Griswold's armor from the Merc TV. What other two runes should I drop in that won't break the bank? I just did it. I just did a video about that Agony the other day. I usually put in ones that give you fire res and lightning res usually, which I think is Ral and Thull. They'll give you 30 of each, and that'll help your mercenaries stay alive because those are the two that kind of give you the most problems. That's usually what I do for that budget Grizz armor for the strength type of setup. Sparrow. Ian's having some trouble playing. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, don't know what to tell you about it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You're afraid it was some other YouTuber and you'd be embarrassed that you thought I was somebody else? It's all good, all good. Nicholas has never stopped playing D2, although the end game is quite repetitive. Nothing beats his fresh solo self-found. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, yeah, just blasting for rare uniques in a Holy Grail or whatever. Speed running. It's all repetitive stuff. Oh boy. Spectral hit, Stone Skin? Boy, get away from me. Spectral hit sounds like you might as well say, I'm gonna one-shot you. Might as well be. Oh. Alrighty, with the time and stuff here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this the final run. I'm gonna go grab some food and get a few of the easier things knocked off my list here. Right after this, Shaco! I meant Gorgon crossbow. That's what I meant. So, all right, we're gonna call that a day. Appreciate y'all joining me. Huge shout out Wicked Plumber, and that was Trash, right? That gifted a bunch of memberships to Wicked Plumber with the huge 20 gifted memberships. Trash came in with 10 as well. Thank you both so much, you Slayers. Oh shoot, I just messed everything up. There we go. Meant to do this. Had some other people too here. Shouting everybody out today. Brad Piddle with 38 months. Gold Magic Find with 50 pesos. Toasty Bros with the raid. Thank y'all. If y'all are still here, I'd be surprised. But anyways, Zyrinx Race coming in with 100 bits. Mispronounced that one slightly. Don't clip it. Dennis with a super chat. Snowbro, Save Dro, and Only One Life. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for the generosity. The absolute legends. So I'm gonna send Twitch for a raid. Just give me one quick second. We gotta raid somebody, right? Who's up over here? Anybody I know on here? Let's see. Kano's still on. Kano's a legend. We'll send you guys over to Kano. He's legendary. Absolutely legendary. See, we got everybody ready. I don't know how this thing works. It's not saying it. But anyways, start the raid. Send you all over there. But yeah, as for YouTube and Twitch, everyone, peace out. Don't y'all forget, though. Don't forget. Keep slaying. Absolute legends.